Out of the blue corner, in the blue trunks and gold trim, from Gleason's Gym, Laureano. 3 2-minute rounds.
He needs a ringside. Sorry we're a little bit late. Ringmasters is here. Got the lefty-righty conundrum, and I have no idea who's fighting because we got here a little bit late. USA Boxing started without us, which is incredible because, you know, we've come here on time almost every single time, and then they started late. We came here late one time, and because of an accident, and you know, we are basically screwed. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get the names up for these people. I have no idea what's going on right now. Okay, so we will get you that thing eventually. All right, so Smoke Talk Boxing Ringmasters Tournament 2020, and I will try to get a round fight card. 1 second. All right, so again, no clue what's happening, but I will give it to you. Thank you. All right, so who we have in the blue corner, and when we say blue corner, we mean blue gloves and blue headgear, is Kevin Lawrence. This is the 132-pound senior novices, so we're doing 2-minute rounds. Corey Jamison is in the red. He's unattached, meaning that he doesn't belong to a club, but he looks like he knows how to box. He's in the red headgear, red gloves. Okay, so Kevin Lawrence is from Gleason's Gym. He is your lefty in the lefty-righty conundrum, shooting his jab, and he does have good footwork. Kevin Lawrence does. You can see him putting his hands down, nice and relaxed. Feels like he's got his distance, and jumps out of the way when Corey Jamison came through with a 1-2. And Corey Jamison is, I wouldn't say he's unattached as far as never boxing before or boxing in his garage or something like that. He looks like somebody knows what he's doing. You know, maybe his gym is not sanctioned as we know it, but he definitely knows how to box. He's coming over there, and it's pretty nice. It's a game of chess. It's almost like fencing. They're going back and forth, hopping out in each other's reach. letting it go, and his headgear came off. All right. And that is an issue with Velcro headgear. You know, Velcro headgear is the best headgear to use in tournaments, but this does sometimes happen, especially if you got the wrong size on, and you really have to get the right size headgear. Jamison tries to come out of that headgear problem with a left hook. It looked like it landed, but had no effect on Kevin Lawrence. Kevin Lawrence is in the blue headgear, blue gloves. Corey Jamison's in the red. And I tell you what, Kevin Lawrence is looking very, very comfortable with the distance negotiation. Just leaning forward a touch. That's a little trick for you, for those of you who know it or don't. You basically lean forward a little bit, and if you're limber, you can pull your head back, getting just out of range. Okay. All right. So here we are in the Ring Masters, and you know what? I'm a little disappointed that they started this, you know, without. I mean, they're always like 15 minutes late. They're always, you know, like 5 minutes late. They've been up to an hour late, but they just plumb started us. So this first time we're late. Unfortunately, my partner George Zayas had something with a family issue. He had to run upstate to a hospital. He had to come back. We're setting up. We're frantic. We're sweating. Here we are in the Ring Masters, and
George,
you know what?
George,
I'm a little disappointed that they started this. You know, with
turn it off.
it's on my feed. Well, don't put it on. All right, here we go. Okay, so once again, excuse the. We usually test before this happens, but maniacs. All right, so we got Kevin Lawrence in the blue headgear. Blue. Turn me off. Turn me off. Hello. You turned me off. You turned me off.
Did not relax. You're trying to. You're on.
Bro, don't put on my shit. All right, so Kevin Lawrence is in the blue, feeling himself with the distance, and if you notice, he's putting his head forward and just pulling it back, touch. It's almost like a schoolyard trick. Now you see me, now you don't. You play it with your kids. This is how you do it in boxing. All right, you see Mayweather do this at a very, very advanced level. I'm not comparing Lawrence to Mayweather. I'm just saying these are the kind of things that, this is where you get the tricks. Okay? Corey Jamison unattached in the red, coming over with the right hand. And Jamison he's got the right idea. He's a little bit swimming almost. Almost like you're flapping your wings when you're a kid and you can't fly. There's a headgear malfunction. And again, you gotta have, if you're gonna have Velcro headgear on, you gotta have the right size. So, you know, if you have a size that's a little bit too big for you, you're gonna have these malfunctions. You know, so we try to tell the cornermen that, but they have to get it right. Okay. And you can tell that Corey Jamison's people are Spanish because they are screaming in Spanish right next to me, and screaming for him to punch and go. Something dos. I think they wanted 1-2. Okay. And I don't know. It looks like Kevin Lawrence is about to score his way to a victory. Let's give Kevin Lawrence the credit. Let's give Kevin Lawrence the credit with negotiating the distance right there. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing. That was mine. Want to switch? Test, test, test. Okay, I hear myself. Sorry. We are in absolute chaos here at our booth. This is madness going on right here. All right, that's what happens when you do this as a hobby and just, you know, we obviously don't get paid for this. We pay for streaming and everything. I don't know what the hell I did. I just hit a button right there and Heard music coming through my headset. A little crazy. All right. And so we're trying to do this by ourselves. And that's what happens. So apologies to me and George yelling at each other, but as you can understand.
From the red corner, Koby Jamison.
Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know what that was about. Koby Jamison won that. All right, that's a surprise to me. But you know what? Kevin Laureano from Gleason's Gym. Kevin Laureano from Gleason's Gym. In the blue corner, well, quite frankly, I thought he won it with his negotiation of distance, but maybe because he was on the outside and maybe because he was backing up, you know, the judges didn't give it to him. It's amateur boxing, and we just don't know who's going to get the match. We have no clue. We never do, and our opinion means nothing. All right, but we should be pretty much ready to go now. We got everything up. Trying to get my telestrator going as well. All right, let's see. A lot of I'm sorry, there's all kinds of things going on right now. Okay.
All right. We're going to get it on right now. Here we go. Bout number 2.
Okay. Bout number 2. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Joe.
Bout number 2. Once again, a 132-pound senior novice quarterfinal. In the red corner, in the red trunks, from Main Street Boxing Club, Kidane Bennett.
Right, Kidane Bennett in the red corner from Main Street.
Corner in the black trunks, from Mendez Boxing Club, Koby Williams. Once again, 3 2-minute rounds.
All right, so they come out, Kidane Bennett. We got the lefty-righty conundrum again. Kidane Bennett is your righty. He is in the red, all red, as Main Street usually does. And your lefty is Koby Williams out of Mendez, BC, and they are letting it go right from the start. And that's Kidane Bennett with a step-back left hook. He's got his hands down, feel himself a little bit. Meanwhile, Koby Williams is coming forward, trying to get a left hook there, did not do it. Okay.
All right, I'm here.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
Oh my God, craziness.
We needed you, brother. We needed you.
Craziness tonight. Okay,
Yeah.
These guys go both to the ground.
That's called a tackle, George. That's used in football.
Football, yeah.
Yes.
Wrong sport.
Yes. And occasionally in barroom fights. And we're all about that, Georgie.
That's right. That's why they call it smoker talk. We bring that smoke.
All right. All right. So now we're seeing Koby Williams finding success with his jab. And he's doing a little bit of holding there. He's going to get called for that.
All right, what do we got here, Dave?
All right. We got Kidane Bennett, who we've seen before from Main Street in the red. Main Street red. And we have Koby Williams. He's your lefty, and he's in the blue headgear, gray shirt, black pants.
He's from Mendez.
Yes, he is.
Let your hands go, Koby.
Okay. I'm sorry, Jerk. I'm trying to get set up myself.
No, that's all right. That's the end of the first round of this second fight of the Ringmasters Championship Road to the Garden. We're at Holy Cross. Did you mention that already? Because I was out.
No, I haven't mentioned a damn thing. I mentioned that, that you went upstate on a medical emergency, came down here. I mentioned that, that they've started like up to an hour late, and that they needed to hold like an extra 5 minutes for it.
Yeah,
and
but
they would have started 15 minutes late anyway.
It's all right. You know what it is? I noticed that there's an older, a more mature crowd.
Right. And
Here?
they don't have no patience. What you trying to say?
No, I think that they have a curfew, and we got to get the fights in before they fall asleep or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, man! You're going off on the Holy Cross crowd.
No, I'm not,
my
man.
God.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to keep it real,
George,
man.
Wow, that's elder abuse right there. Oh my God.
No, listen, man.
People say I'm bad. I don't abuse the elders like George.
Listen, I was up there with my dad. My dad is 84 years old, and I was up there. We had a little medical emergency with him tonight. So definitely shout outs to all the elder folks that are here this evening, and we appreciate that, believe it or not.
Okay. They're good at the Holy Cross crowd. And meanwhile, we have a fight going on. Dame Bennett is really trying to score now with his 1-2s. A lot of straight punches. And Koby Williams is trying to fight back. Trying to land that left. Not being quite successful, but trying to land it.
Yeah, you can jab, Koby. Up and down. 1, 2, hook, Koby. Follow with the hook. Up and down. Touch the body.
So here we go.
Yeah, back up.
So they said to touch the body, and Koby Williams did. It's almost like pressing a button.
Pressure, Koby. Be smart. Up and down. Use the jab.
All right, we're going to put up the fight card up on our...
IG page?
Yeah.
Good.
Just give me a minute.
Use that jab, Koby.
Like I said, we've been running a little bit behind today.
Oh, yeah. And running is the word.
Touch the body, Koby. Touch the body. Wow.
So you see it going, and then they're trying to, and what happened there?
Mouthpiece flew right out.
Kidane Bennett landed a great jab. I thought it was going to be a start to a good combination or a good sequence, and instead his mouthpiece fell out.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wow. Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I never seen it happen, but apparently it does. Okay. Good check hook by Toby Williams over there. Koby, I keep calling him Toby.
Yeah, Koby. Like Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, but with Koby with a Y. Koby with a Y. Yeah. Wow, Kidane Bennett scored right when Koby was about to punch. Scored with a good jab. And Bennett's showing something. He's showing that a jab is effective against a lefty, against a southpaw, and it can be done. And he's letting his front hand go. Kidane Bennett is in the red. Meanwhile, Koby is throwing a good jab of his own, but he's really trying to set up his left hand. And really, you could see that he wants to land that left hand. Whether he does or not is going to be dead. Well, that was partially blocked. And there you go.
All right, so the fight card is up now on Instagram. And we'll go real quick right here, Dave. Just look at the camera real quick. We want to give you guys a shout out. We want to thank you for joining and tuning in with us tonight. Let's give out some shout outs to some of the people that are tuned in tonight. We got Juan Santos. Yeah, here it is. Juan Santos.
That's my man, Santos.
Yeah.
How you doing?
What's up, Juan?
I think his name is short for Wandering.
Yeah, that's my dad's name. He's number one.
He's short for number one.
Yeah, he's number one.
I like that. What kind of soup does he like?
Wonton soup.
Of course.
Yeah,
my man. Because he's ethnic, you know what I mean?
That's
he gets
right.
into that,
That's right. So there you go.
Right.
One. All right. We get the referee saying hello behind us here. We want to give a shout out to Elizabeth also. I'm going to say Alfonseca. We want to give you a shout out. Thank you for joining us. Tina, Frank Juarez.
Tina, that's Tina Turner?
No.
That's my
Tiana.
girl.
I'm sorry. I think I got it wrong. All right, let's go back to the action. Oh, nice left hand. Another nice left hand by Koby Williams.
Right. And he scored very well with it. And that's what he's coming in the right distance. All right, so what's happening now is that Koby Williams is decided he's going to get inside, and he's going to land a left. He's tired. He's tired of trying to get in with his right, and he's just shooting away with his left.
But if I'm not mistaken, he started with that lead left.
Yeah, he's giving up. He's giving up on his right, George. He's just walking in
to lead left again.
Yeah.
And it's working for him. He's connecting.
Absolutely.
And Kidane is trying to answer, but he's trying to figure this out. Now that left keeps coming in.
Right.
He snaps the head back of Kidane, and Kidane answers with that jab. But again, that left is deadly all night.
Well, Kidane is starting to land with his right in the last couple of sequences and exchanges. I saw Kidane land with his right. So we got a fight that broke out, George.
Yeah, Kidane going to the body. First he starts with that left hand and then goes to the right to the body. Missing, and he falls. I don't know what happened there. He
got excited, George. He got excited. That's what happened.
Use the jab, Koby. Touch the body. Follow the hold.
All right, nice combination there by Koby Williams again. And that right hand connecting from Koby. Nice left hand to the body by Koby again, and that left hand lead left in this third round. He's turned it up to a different fight.
Boom, and they're going, George.
Up and down, up and down, up and down, Koby. 10 seconds.
Nice again with that left hand. That's a deadly left hand. Now with an uppercut left hand, Dave.
Yep, and he's landing.
He's right in the punching range, and he did a great job in this third round.
And I tell you what, if Koby won the fight, he won it in the third round.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a great, fantastic third round, man. Wow.
Good stuff right there, George.
And Koby Williams is from Mendez Boxing Club in Manhattan. You know, they come deep, and so does Main Street. Main Street comes in very deep with boxers, man.
Main Street is no joke.
Nope, Main Street is no joke. And we've seen Kidane before, so we'll see how the referees score it. All right, and Dominican XRP, big shout out to you, buddy. He says, AKA Bravo. And DSNY Boxing, that's the Department of Sanitation in New York. All right, he says, it still says St. Anslims. I think that's the, I know, we got to change that. We're running late. We got to change it to Holy Cross. This is Holy Cross. That's where we're at. Right. But don't worry, we'll change the, after the fight. So if you're watching, we're in Holy Cross in Queens.
This was by hook or crook that we got here, man. This was bananas, man. So we apologize.
Yeah, we had,
and if we hurt your feelings, we apologize again.
We had a little family emergency, so we were running a little late, and USA Boxing was gracious enough to hold off for a little bit, but not enough. But here we are. All right, let's see who the winner of this bout is.
The winner of the bout by a split decision.
All right, I can see that split decision.
From the blue corner, Koby Williams.
All right, that was very close, very close. But I can see it, and I'm going to give Koby Williams his due. He pulled it out in the third round by just throwing all caution to the wind and deciding he's going to land that left hand no matter what. You know.
Well, congratulations to him, and you know, we're happy to be here this evening, and we're happy to show you these fights. Remember, all roads lead to the Garden. This is the Ringmasters tournament. And this is what, like the 7th maybe installment, 7th, 8th? I gotta check that.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, we're still setting up. This is crazy, man.
Yeah, we're still setting up. Oh my gosh, I think. All right, I finally connected my mouse.
There you go.
You connected my telestrator.
There you go.
My God, I'm good to go.
All right, you feel good now?
Oh my goodness. All right. All right.
All right.
Sponsors are veteran boxers, are retired boxers. They do a great job in raising funds to help those guys that have been in the ring.
All right, a little recognition for some retired boxers. Is that what Joe the announcer is saying?
I think so. What's his name? Pagulos? Pazzulo?
You know, I have a hard time saying his name, so I don't want to chop up his name. And you know, I'm infamous for that. Yeah, his first name is Joe. I'll keep it nice and simple. I'm infamous for chopping up people's names.
Let's call him Joe Pugs.
There you go.
Joey Pugs.
Joey Pugs in the house.
Joey Pugs. That's our announcer.
That's right. So if you see him here, say, "Hey, Joey Pugs," and if he starts like looking at you all weird and stuff,
Yeah, tell him.
tell him we sent you. We told.
We named it that.
Joey Pugs.
We got tired of his name. We screwed it up too many times. We're calling him
right.
Joey Pugs.
Joey Pugs. All right. So anyway, listen, we want to remind you, April 10th, Madison Square Garden at the Hulu Center. You can get your tickets on Ticketmaster, and they start at what, $25?
And I'm here in my pre-Easter outfit, George.
I love that, man.
You know what I got. I had kids trying to peel me because they thought I was an Easter egg. You know what I'm saying, George?
Yeah, this is like foil, like aluminum foil, like those Cadbury chocolates, the little ones.
A little baby thought I was like a big bunny with like an Easter bunny, trying to peel me, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
I smacked that little girl. I showed her with her left hook. Oh, man,
No, he didn't. He doesn't have a bad bone in his body.
Bang.
But you do kind of look like if we peel you, there'll be chocolate underneath there.
That's it, baby.
So I don't know.
That's it, baby.
That's cool, though. That's fire. I couldn't get dressed too well because, like I said, we were running late, man.
George, you look good.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that,
you got
man.
a sophisticated look.
Thank you.
You're not threatening the old guys like I am. You know what I mean?
You got to see his pants, though. His pants and his shoes.
These old guys cannot keep up with me, George.
We got to show him the socks, man. You got some socks. Those socks are something else, dude. If you're a wrestling fan, like old school wrestling fan, if you look at the Grand Wizard, that's kind of like what you look like right now. The Grand Wizard. But I love it. I think it's great. I think it's great for boxing.
And that's because I am grand and I am a wizard, George. I'm a wizard of the boxing class. That's exactly what I am.
All right, I'll take it, man. Sounds good. I like it.
Okay, and that's referee Kathy Rivera in the ring.
Yeah, we've seen Kathy before.
All right. I did, but it's hard for me to remember all these names, George.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, what do we got going on? Red corner, red trunks.
John's Gym. Please welcome John Quinones.
John Quinones.
In the blue corner in the blue trunks from Bars Boxing, welcome Egor Astakhov. The 2-minute round.
All right, so that's Egor. Egor Astakhov. Is that what he said?
Astakhov. Yes. And he's from Bars, and they can fight out of Bars. I think, George, do you think it means bars like jail bars, or do you think it means bars like
drinking
where
bars?
Drinking bars.
Either way, you can't go wrong, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe no. Wait a minute. Yeah, you could go wrong.
You can't. Let's face it, George. You can always go wrong. All right, let's go. All right, so you got the lefty-righty conundrum in the house, and I keep losing my sound for some reason.
No. That's don't worry. That's the mixer does that.
Oh, I thought
that's
it was
to kill the background noise. No, that's good.
All right.
So let's.
Wow, and Egor is dipping and throwing overhand rights, George.
Yeah. And he gets caught with a left by John Quinones from John's Gym in the Bronx.
Is it John Quinones? Okay.
Yes, Quinones.
Okay. I know it's Quinones. Quinones is red as your lefty, and I believe they're trying to set up righties to lefties. And the Russians next to me from Bars, the coaches are calling for, I think, blood or tanks. I don't speak much Russian, but I heard.
I don't know what you're saying.
I heard blood and tanks. So they are going for it.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying, but
whatever
it sounds
he's doing,
serious, man.
Yeah, it's they're real enthusiastic about it. And look at Egor throwing that right hand, and Quinones is using his height a little bit, leaning back, and then trying to land with his left, but he's not landing too many.
Egor in the blue,
Right.
again from Bars Boxing, and they got a pretty decent group of guys there in Bars as well.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Vishal Monty, I believe, is originally from there and does train from there.
All right, big right hand by Egor.
Right, and another one.
Another one, yeah. He's using that he's using like that overhand right there, but he just missed with that last one. And Quinones now using the jab and staying back a little bit.
And Quinones needs to land that jab. See, that's when you
he's
got the
pouring
height,
it, right? Like, he's pouring it.
Yeah, when you have the height disparity syndrome going on and it's on your side, you still have to be faster. Otherwise, it doesn't work for you, right? And there you go. You see it right there. Working.
Yeah, what Egor's doing is dropping to the left and then dropping the hand, that right hand, that overhand right, and he's catching Quinones with it. And Quinones looks a little timid, like he's a little gun shy. Like I want to see him drop something, and he's not really doing it. But
yeah, he's not negotiating the distance right.
And I see he's got a little bit of a bloody nose. Quinones does.
All right, so this is.
All right, so a little bloody nose there. All right, and you see in the corner, on the blue corner, you're looking at Egor. Egor looks fresh, man. Like, he's just ready to go for round number 2, 3, 4. His coach is there a little animated with the towel. But bars boxing, like you said, we've seen a lot of guys come from bars. It's a like you said, like a Russian community, right? Like something like that. Like
yeah, definitely a Russian community. They're 100%.
All right, so we got round number 2. Let's see if Quinones comes with a different strategy this round, because in the first round it looked like Egor caught him a lot with that right hand.
Right, and right now what's happening is the negotiation of distance. So you got the height disparity syndrome. Egor's trying to find a comfortable range. Like a lot of people mistakenly think that if you're taller, you automatically have the advantage. It's not true. If you find your range and you could land from out there, yes, you have an advantage. But look what Egor is doing. This is how you fight somebody taller than you. You stay just on the outside of their reach, and then you come in when you're ready to.
Yeah, like that, with that right hand that just caught out Quinones.
Absolutely. So he's showing it. Those first 2 were throwaway punches. Now he's throwing punches to hit.
I didn't see Quinones making an adjustment in the second round. Like I really want to know if his corner maybe told him to make an adjustment to the.
His corner can say nothing to him, George. Like right now, it's like you got to either know how to fight that or you don't, or you make the adjustment yourself. Your corner ain't going to be able to tell you.
Okay, and the way to overcome this is just by going in there and fighting these shorter guys like this and then learning.
Yeah, you got to fight. What Egor is doing is he's using footwork, head work, and feints to get in there.
Oh, right? There goes that right hand again, flush to the face of Quinones.
Absolutely. So what Quinones is doing, Egor is doing is he's throwing that jab, but he's not really throwing it to hit. He's measuring himself. Now you see how he's just measuring himself, coming in, coming out, and what he's going to do is he's going to just drop to the left and throw his overhand right when he sees it, and he's going to step forward. And he's even shifting when he steps forward sometimes. If he gets in there good, he's going to shift his feet, throw his right foot in front, and just swing. You saw his right foot come forward?
Yep.
There you go. And there it is. And that's what he's doing, to come on the inside. Good work.
Good work by Egor, yeah, definitely.
Very good. So, all right, let's talk about that. Coach's corner. All right, so, George, so what a shift is you stand in a righty position or vice versa, and now you switch to a lefty position. So this is what Egor is doing. He's coming in, he's pouring with his jab. When he throws his right, he's bringing his right foot with him, shifting in. So now instead of being away from him, he's closer. And when he's closer, he just keeps winging his right hand. Meanwhile, with the shift, accompanying the shift, he's dropping his head to the left to keep it out of distance, and then he's just throwing it overhand. Right. Simple tactic, sometimes a dirty tactic, but in this case, it's clean. It's working. And
they're clean punches.
Right. So what Jose Quinones has to do, not Jose Quinones, John Quinones. John Quinones.
He's like the reporter, John Quinones.
Right, John Quinones. So what he's got to do is he's got to adjust that. He's got to make his moves.
All right, so let's see what he does here in the third round. If he does make any adjustment of any type.
Right. And as a cornerman, what can you tell you, guys? This guy, you probably never sparred somebody like this. You have to fight. You have to fight. That was a good adjustment there.
Yeah, he went to the body and hit him with that left hand.
Right, and he also when Egor jumped in, John stepped back, and that's an adjustment right there. You see it?
Yep.
So John Quinones is doing good. It looks like he's dipping back on Egor's overhand right.
Well, there he is again going back. Now he's figuring it out. And that's the only way you're going to figure it out is by going in there and doing this, right?
You have to do it. right? And he's putting his left hand up.
Okay, he's having a better start of this round than he did in the first 2 rounds.
Good adjustment by John Quinones.
Absolutely. I like what I'm seeing.
All right. Oh, so Egor adjusted. You see what Egor's doing?
The adjustment, yeah,
right.
exactly.
He's throwing a straight right instead of an overhand right. That's Egor's adjustment.
And the referee gets a warning there, warns Egor to keep his head up.
It's Kathy Rivera, I'm sorry, Kathy Rivera.
All right, so now the punch output of Egor is slowed down a little bit.
Right, because he's not having success with the stuff. So he's still on the outside, and he's looking to come in, but he's picking his spots now.
And I can see the face of Egor now. He looks, of John Quinones. He looks a little bit more confident in this round than he did in the first 2 rounds.
And he's pot-shotting from the outside because he adjusted to there. But on the inside there, the advantage goes to the person with shorter arms.
Okay, and that punch, those rights are not connecting now for Egor like they did in the first 2 rounds.
Right.
Because of the adjustment. Excellent adjustment by John Quinones in this 3rd round.
Yes, but even in that, Egor did get in 2 right hands the last weekends. He didn't get in 5, but he got in 2.
Again, that was not a clean right hand like the first 2 rounds, but so great adjustment by John Quinones. Our hats off to him. Definitely doing a great job. Great work. Great work. Yeah, this is good, man, because this is exactly how he's going to learn. Yeah. He's going to get better, make those adjustments.
Right. So yeah, and so this is what we're saying, and we've always said this. When you're watching the pros, if you want to know what's going on, you see all these sophisticated moves. Most of you, if you're a normal boxing fan, you have no idea what's going on. You have none.
Right.
What do? You watch the amateurs and watch the development of this. You're seeing some good Eastern European boxing from Bar's gym. Right. You have shift work, you have dipping, you have overhand rights, and you have excellent footwork on the outside. And then you have John Quinones, a typical American fighter, and he's adjusted. Right. He started making adjustments in his 3rd round. I believe he won the 3rd round.
Yes, he did. I agree.
I don't think he won the fight.
No.
But I believe he won the 3rd round, and it's because of that adjusting that he did. How are you going to do it unless you actually go in there and fight?
Exactly.
Unless you go into Bar's gym and visiting there and getting that sparring and learning that system, how are you going to do it? You got to fight these guys.
Or you're in the tournament.
Yeah, you're in the tournament.
You got to fight. You got to fight. That's the way to make the adjustments, bro.
So real good work.
Yeah, excellent.
Good work for the people to see that, and we're pointing out the adjustments. And
you know what's fun, that you could watch this right here, like you said, on the amateurs, and then you go back to the pros, and you understand what you're watching now.
Absolutely. When you see somebody like Triple G, Eastern European fighter, you see somebody like Lomachenko, who does these moves to the nth degree, you don't even have a clue as to what they're doing.
The winner of this bout, by unanimous decision, from the blue corner, Egor Astakhov.
All right,
Egor. All right. So yeah, that's right. Hey, listen, that was definitely a fair victory for Egor, but I like what I saw today with John Quinones making that adjustment in the 3rd round was excellent, man. And it's really exciting to see that when a new boxer like that makes those adjustments.
Absolutely, and let's compare Egor a little bit to somebody like Gervonta Davis.
Right.
In a little bit. Gervonta Davis is a tank. He's very short, but everybody fights his tall.
Very strong, man.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a problem with it. And one of the things he does is very similar to what Egor did. He stays just on the outside of reach. Just on the outside of reach.
All right, we'll be right back, Dave. Hold that thought because we got to take this.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
All right, we're back. This is going to be the 4th bout of the evening coming into the ring right now. Hey, man, somebody said something here about you. George Vasquez says, damn, Dave, that suit is fly.
Thank you.
Let's put that up. Like, show that, man. Come on, man.
You know, come on, man. I mean,
he just wore it a month too early, though, because that's his Easter suit.
Yes, this is my Easter suit. But you know what? I have an Easter suit test. Right. I got a bunch of parrots that live in my neighborhood because some parrot truck crashed one day, and there's parrots in there.
Oh,
a bunch
no.
of green birds. Like when I come out there, If the parrots come and, you know, they flock
They
to
think
me,
you're like Papa Parrot.
I'm like one of their brothers.
No,
you
you're
know?
like the Papa Parrot.
Yeah,
like you're a big old parrot.
If they're flying to me, I know I'm flying.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
there you
That's how we do. That's how I do it near my house.
132-pound senior novice. In the red corner, in the black trunks, out of Boxingology, please welcome David Reyes.
All right, Boxingology. What kind of science is that, Bill? That's a sweet science.
In the blue corner, out of John's Gym, in the white trunks, please welcome Alex Velasco.
Alex Velasco and David Reyes. David Reyes is in your red gloves. And Alex Velasco out of John's Gym is in your white trunks, blue gloves, blue headgear. Absolutely.
And where's Boxingology again?
Boxingology?
Is that Brooklyn?
It's everywhere, George. It's everywhere.
Well, yeah,
everywhere
you're right.
Ringmasters goes. It's everywhere, yo.
Yeah, that's right. Did you just say yo?
I don't
it's
know.
everywhere, yo.
I don't know where that came from.
Okay. All right. No, it's all good. All good. All good in the neighborhood.
I just felt it like that.
All right. Okay, Velasco in the blue again, like you said, and Reyes in the red.
All right, and Reyes is trying to come in, and again, we have the lefty-righty conundrum in effect, and that's been going on in the 132s. We got an equal amount of lefties and righties, a lot of people, and look at David Reyes just pushing it, bro.
Yeah, this is more of an aggressive bout. This one bout.
This is novice at its best. We're seeing punches.
All right.
And Velasquez is going to get hold. Velasco, yeah, that too. Alex Velasco. Wear the Mexican colors, right, George?
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
He's got the shorts with the red, white, and green.
Yeah, like Canelo.
That's right.
Right. So now let's see what's happening. David Reyes is trying to push his way in. Push Velasco back to the ropes. Velasco's trying to box, you know, and when he does, Reyes is coming in with his left.
That left hand, yeah. He came in with that lead left hand and then followed with that right, but then he smothered his punches once he threw Velasco against the ropes.
And Kathy Rivera's won Velasco for holding. I know that was going to happen. Oh, and Velasco, wait. Now Reyes is going to be a righty now. Oh, he switched to righty, and he's pretty quick. He shoulder rolled out of a right hand himself. Nice move. And then he went back to lefty and landed a right hook. I like it. David Reyes is all over the place.
Yeah, Reyes again, he just smothering his punches, moving in too close on Velasco.
And I think there's a case of somebody stealing the sleeves off of David Reyes' shirt. And the sides, because he's wearing some funky looking thing.
Oh, nice right hand there. A couple of right hands by Velasco.
And Reyes pushes back with the left hands of his own, and that was good.
All right, this
fan
is
friendly.
Yeah, fan friendly, but at the same time, we don't know which, who took that round. That one's a tough one to score, Dave.
Absolutely.
All right, so we want to welcome you if it's your first time joining us here on Smoker Talk Boxing. We got amateur boxing tonight. We have 13 bouts scheduled. This is the 4th bout of the evening, so if you're just tuning in, you got a lot more boxing for tonight.
Absolutely.
And here's what's cool. This is 132 pounds, which we haven't been saying, by the way. It's 132 pounds, and these are senior novice guys.
No, I said it.
Oh, you did say that. Okay.
I said it.
You know what's really cool?
What's cool?
It's going to be a heavy weight bouts coming up after this one, so you want to stay tuned. Make sure you don't go anywhere because the heavyweights are coming up, and those are senior novice guys as well. Absolutely. And then at the end we got heavyweights again, but those are the elite males.
Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on tonight. You don't want to miss that. You want to stay tuned right here on Smoker Talk Boxing. Meanwhile, second round, you got David Reyes in the red from Boxingology and Alex Velasco from John's Gym in the Bronx in the blue.
And David Reyes is coming as a righty this round. He was mostly lefty. Oh, Velasco tried to take his head off on the break there. You saw that, George?
Yeah.
All right, and Reyes is back to being lefty. He's a switch-hitting machine. Oh, they're going.
Oh, nice right hand by Reyes. Connects to Velasco, snaps the head back, and Velasco holding on temporarily.
They're letting it go, George. They're letting it go. Fan friendly. I like it.
Yeah, in the corner of Velasco is telling him to use both hands. And he's telling him he's...
Pelota dos, right? Or something like that? I heard something.
No, he's saying hit him with both hands.
All right. How do you say hands? Manos?
Manos.
Manos dos. Did he say something?
Dos
like that?
manos, yeah.
Dos manos. I heard something.
All right, so they're calling for combinations from the corner of Velasco. All right, again, and it looks like Reyes holding on.
Wow, Reyes got rocked a little bit, I thought, but no, he fought right through it.
No, I didn't see him get rocked.
It looked like he just got rocked in a punch and just kept coming forward anyway.
Oh, nice left hand there but he's smothering his punches, Reyes is.
Yeah, by coming forward, absolutely. He's got to find the right distance. It's not just coming forward, it's coming forward effectively, George.
Exactly. All right, so Velasco's trying to push him off and put him up against the ropes. And getting warning from the referee. She says to stop pushing. She's telling him, look, stop pushing.
Well,
you know, you want to see them
holding,
boxing,
they're pushing, they're wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, doing a lot of different things there, George.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it goes.
That's how it is. It is what it is. All right, so anyway, you want to tune in. You want to stay and tune in on April 10th. Listen, get your tickets and get them now. Get them now. Look, go to. You can, if you're in Manhattan, pick up your tickets from Madison Square Garden, or you can go to Ticketmaster. They're $25. You'll be supporting these kids, or I don't want to call them kids because they're not kids. These young people.
But either way, what you're doing right now by tuning into us, you're changing the face of boxing in New York City. All right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Let's get it straight. We need to change boxing in New York City, and this is how we do it.
Yep.
All right, so round 3.
Third round, and starting Velasco to the body of Reyes.
And Velasco's trying to push and get in his face. I don't care. Let your hands go.
Yeah, and that's what the corner of Velasco's is saying, to let your hands go, and then he is actually doing that.
Yeah. And that's when they have trouble, George. When they tangle up, they're smothering each other's punches.
All right, nice combination there by Reyes. Catching Velasco. Velasco going against the ropes and now coming back forward. Time called by the ref.
All right.
I'm not sure.
She's saying stop wrestling.
Oh, yeah, stop holding on.
That's what she's saying. She don't like that wrestling.
And again, they go back to that, but breaking up, trying to break it up is Velasco, trying to get some room, but moving forward again, trying to find some room of his own, some punching, but he's not really doing it as Reyes. Wow. And now they're in the corner, and the referee again.
Oh, an 8 count.
Yeah, 8 count for Reyes.
Wow.
I didn't see that, but I don't know. Maybe because of the holding?
No, he got no. He definitely got caught a little bit.
Okay, nice right hand. Another right hand.
Wow.
Rocks Reyes, and Reyes now trying to fight back.
And good right hand by Velasco. Velasco's pushing. And that's one way to get somebody off of you. Another right hand. And look at Velasquez. Velasco literally pushing forward, trying to get himself room. Oh. And he's tackling.
Yeah, it's just like a wrestling match right now.
Wow, she's getting warned by the referee. Oh, headbutt. She said he was coming in there with his head. Came in there with the right hand, trying to push him off. Oh! And there you go.
Wow, another 8 count.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good move.
Wow. Oh, and scoring with that left hand was Reyes at the end of the round.
All right, George, let me see if this telestrator is working, George. Let's give it a try.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me bring that telestrator up and go.
Okay, so you have Velasquez. This is Velasquez right here. What he's going to do is he's going to push with both hands to get Reyes off of it and then drop a right hand in. Let's see if we can see that, George, right now.
Did it freeze? There it goes. Nope. You paused it. You paused it.
No, let's see if we can get that push and hit. Let's see if we get it. It's just too quick.
Just find it and then we'll get it back.
All right.
We'll get it back. All right, anyway, that was the fourth bout of the evening. We got 13 scheduled, so you want to hang out and stay there. Results for the second bout. George Velasco says he wants the results. Koby Williams won that one.
Yeah, with the decision.
It was a split decision. Yeah. All right, so we're going to see who won this one. We're waiting for the official announcement coming up in just a sec.
All right, and that was a close fight. Velasco scored 2 standing 8 counts in round number 3.
Yeah.
And David Reyes looked like he won rounds 1 and 2. I mean, looked like it. I'm not sure if it's 100%, but, you know.
No, the first one, I don't know. The first one could have been a toss-up. I mean, because that's the way I saw it. I mean, it could have been either or.
I don't know. Velasco, it didn't look like he knew which way was up, but he adjusted. You know, and he adjusted well, especially in the third round.
Yeah, that's because the corner was asking him to use both hands, and I think that had a lot to do with it. I'm not sure.
No, I think it had to do with the pushing. He was pushing.
And finding room?
Finding room because Reyes was holding him, you know. And but it was the other way because he was holding Reyes in the first round. So, you know, like it's part of fighting. Grappling is part of fighting. So I have nothing bad to say about holding and pushing and
well, you see it in the pros too. I mean, it's not just you know, just exclusive.
It's fighting.
Yeah, it's not exclusive for just the amateurs. It definitely happens in the pros as well.
And I don't know. I guess they're looking for the clerk to put it in. Who's the clerk tonight? Who's your clerk tonight? Who's your clerk? Sharon. Okay. Sharon's the clerk tonight. Oh, unanimous. Oh.
From the red corner, David Reyes.
Reyes wins it. Okay.
All right. So let's bring it in. Coach's corner. Let's bring it in. All right. So what we have is an amateur fight, George. Pro fight. You think Velasco wins or ties?
I think it would have been, first of all, a split decision, but I think the decision would have went to Velasco.
Pro fight, you got a 10-7 round with those 8 counts, right?
Right.
You got a 10-7 round. He loses first round 10-9. He wins the fight 3-2, right? 3-2. So that's how it will go. Amateur fight, if David Reyes won the first 2 rounds, and this was a unanimous decision, very hard to overcome that in 1 round.
Right.
Very. The only way he would have done it if he had another standing 8 count
or a complete knockout.
Well, that would have been a knockout in amateurs. Another standing 8, 3 standing 8 counts.
Oh yeah, it's a knockout.
Round.
Yeah, it's considered a knockout.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that's how close that fight was. Very interesting.
All right, so it's gonna be the 5th bout of the evening. You got Ross Glachman from New York City Cops and Kids. These are 201 pounds and over, senior novice. These are the heavyweights. And Matthew Pagan. From Untitled Chapter.
Let's straighten it out for our audience. When we say heavyweights, we're not talking. Are we talking super heavyweights? We're talking just heavyweights,
no, these
right?
are just heavyweights.
So these were cruiserweights in the pros.
Right, exactly.
When you say heavyweights in the pros, that's your big Klitschko's and your Wilders and your Tyson Furies, your Josh, you know, these huge people.
Right.
That's super heavyweight in amateurs. In the pros, they're heavyweights. So what we have here is the cruiserweights. In amateurs, it's called heavyweights.
All right, so it's 201 plus is going to be tonight with the elite boxers.
Yeah, we are going to get some 201.
Yeah, so you want to tune in, you want to stay for that. That's going to be so cool, man. All right, so first the red corner.
Senior novice class. quarterfinal. In the red corner, in the black trunks with the white stripe. From New York City Cops and Kids, please welcome Ross Glachman.
Ross Glachman from New York City Cops Kids.
And I'm laughing, George, because Cassie O'Connor is telling the coaches over here.
What is she saying?
She's saying that better be water, not Gatorade, and the guy's showing him a Gatorade bottle, but it's filled with water. She's worried about the juice, George. She's worried about the juice.
Yeah, she don't play, man.
Cassie don't play. Cassie will kick you. I've seen her kick some people. Actually, I haven't, but I just believe she will.
It sounded good, though.
I believe she will. You know. All right. Okay.
A nice left hand there by Ross.
Ross Glachman.
Glachman, yeah.
Or Glachman.
Oh, nice left hand. And swinging with that sweeping right is Pagan.
Right, and Pagan has his hands down. He's more of a free-swinging, loosey-goosey type of guy. Good right uppercut by Pagan.
Yeah.
He did like almost a shoulder
I don't know if he caught him flush, but it was a nice sneaky like uppercut. I mean, right hand uppercut.
And Pagan is very loose and relaxed. I wonder how that's going to translate in this fight. You know, he has his hands down. He looks almost like a street fighter. He looks good. He looks like something out of these video games. I like him. He's a cross between like a boxer that's nice and loose in the pros. How do they start? They start like this. Meanwhile, Ross Glachman is like your standard novice, put both hands up, throw hard punches, come forward, novice type of guy. And right off the bat, you see Matthew Pagan doing something real smart. He's actually stepping in between the punches, George. Do you see?
Yeah.
So when Glachman's trying to come in, Matthew Pagan is very comfortable just stepping in and smothering the punches or catching Glachman right there between the punches. He's a sharp guy, Pagan.
I like him.
I'm very interested in him.
And I see him using his jab, which is nice. Nice sneaky hand over. Sneaky uppercut again by Pagan. But Pagan turns his back momentarily, lost his balance or something. I'm not sure, but
no, that's his duck. That's his defense. You know. There's some. I'm going to talk about some caveman defense.
Yeah, that wide left hand by Pagan.
And meanwhile, Ross is coming in with some good punches. So, you know what? That's what you got there. Is you got as a judge, what do you like? Do you like the guy coming forward, throwing straight punches?
More aggressive guy, yeah.
Right. Or do you like the cutesy moves? And the one move that he did where he turned his back that you caught and he ran away, that is from the caveman times. When the dinosaurs used to come after the caveman.
Right.
The cavemen would turn around, duck, and run as fast as they could.
Yeah.
You know? That's a caveman move.
Okay, and where'd you learn that? Like on the Discovery Channel or something?
No. In second grade, because I got skipped. I went right to kindergarten. I was in kindergarten in the second grade.
You were kindergarten in the second grade.
Yeah,
that made absolutely no sense.
I got skipped.
I think the psychedelic jacket right now is throwing you.
Bro, that's a caveman move. You turn your back and you run. You physically run away. You will not get hit.
All right, here we go. Second round.
These boxers got to learn that.
Heavyweights here.
When you run away, you live to punch another day. Okay, there you go.
Oh, big left hand by Ross.
Yeah, and a right hand as well. You know, so Ross. Now Ross doesn't like those cute moves. He pushed him back, and he's trying to bull his way in. It's still a fight, George. It's still a fight.
Absolutely, and again with that sneaky uppercut. I like Pagan's uppercut.
How can you not? Pagan's got motion for a big man. I'd like to see him do the electric slide at a wedding party. I think he would do it. I think he would rock that slide. The cha-cha slide, I know he'd kill.
Oh, nice left hand to the body by Pagan.
And a right hand.
And then a right hand, yeah.
Oh, but then he got caught trying to be cute, too.
Yeah, he got caught by that right hand of Ross.
And Ross is doing it right. You know what? When in doubt, just punch it out.
Ooh, yeah. All right, I like that. When in doubt, punch it out.
That's right.
A left hand connecting again by Ross.
Right. And you know what it is, George? These are novice guys. This is how wow. Big right hand by Ross.
Yeah, Pagan shooting those punches kind of wide, gets caught by Ross with that right hand.
Right, but he scored 4 or 5 punches to the body and head. Pagan did. Boom. Oh, he got
nice
crushed
left hand.
with the right hand.
Yeah,
right.
he did, and he snapped the head back of Pagan. And Pagan looked like he might have got a little rocked. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but you know what? Pagan is loosey-goosey, too, so he kind of flows with the punches. A guy like that is harder to hurt because they're like, you know,
like a
they're
rubber
like,
band.
They're like bobblehead dolls. Like, you hit a bobblehead doll. You know, like when you beat up on your dolls, like in Toy Story,
right?
Like, you know, you might break them, but a bobblehead, they just rock with it. You know, they just rock with it.
And the referee warning Ross momentarily for elbow.
Yeah, Ross is coming forward with his head, his
elbow
elbows,
of
his shoulders,
Pagan
his hip.
Gives him an elbow of his own.
Yeah, that's what you do. I like it. I got it 1-1. I think I see the fight. Very interesting, you know.
I thought. What did you say for the second round? What did you think? Who won the second round?
I thought Ross won it. I thought Ross.
Okay,
won
yeah, I did too.
He landed,
right.
And I'm going just by punch count. I'm not even going by aggression. I'm going just by punch count.
You got the clicker?
Bro, in my head, I'm clicking away. I'm clicking. But it's interesting because you want to see these fighters. Where do they come from? This is where they come from. Look at Pagan. Imagine what he's going to be in 2-3 years.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, with those Q moves. Imagine Ross. What is he going to be in 2-3 years?
Oh, my gosh.
He's going to be like, I kill, I crush.
He's a monster already as it is, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Big guy. He's a beast.
Yeah. Right. So for people who don't know what I'm talking about, you want to have those bobblehead dolls. And you can punch them all day long. They just go with it, you know.
Right.
But if you pick like a regular doll and you start punching it, you know, it'll break.
But remember back in the day, you know, they had those like blow up dolls and you would hit it and it would just go back up and down.
And that's fundamentals of boxing. People got to know that. You
remember
know
that?
You're loosey goosey. Yes.
I always wanted one of those as a kid.
I had one, but it kept hitting me back because
yours came with arms and gloves.
It hit me, man.
That was your little brother.
You got me, man.
That was your little brother. That wasn't a doll.
No comment. No comment.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, third and final round here with Ross Glachman and Matthew Pagan.
Right, and they're letting it go. And I'll tell you what, Ross is coming forward, and I think he's going to get scored favorably by the judges.
Who's that, Ross?
Yeah, because they like it in the amateurs. I don't care what they say. They like aggression. And Pagan is cute, but if you're going to be cute, you have to outland your punches.
Yeah, sure. Nice double left by Ross again. A nice combination there by Pagan, answered by Pagan.
Right, and Ross answers with the jab.
And Ross is a strong guy, right? Like you see muscles everywhere, man.
And then he muscles his way in, and then he starts holding on.
Right hand connecting to again to Pagan, but like you said, Pagan just took it. Matthew Pagan, and Pagan with a left hand catches Ross. Ross now going back and pushing Pagan on the ropes.
And Ross is coming in with his head too, and I'm telling you, like he's just leaning forward. He's like a refrigerator.
Nice right hand there by Pagan, answered by a right of his own by Ross, and now going to the body with that shoe shine is Pagan.
Look at Ross. Ross is just he's like a cinder block.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know.
Good uppercut. Keep on working. Turn him, spin him. Step back. Keep throwing that uppercut, Matt. Keep throwing that uppercut. Be first, go. Good.
Nice uppercut there by Pagan as Ross leads with his head.
Pagan's got all these cute tricks. You see he left his hand out there and he's trying to sneak. He's leaving his left hand out there and he's trying to sneak a right uppercut in.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. I'm not going to say that's some pros. Pros do that, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, he could get, referee Marcel could have warned him for that. You know, they don't like that in the amateurs. I think the way the judges score, I think that Ross is going to win this one. Ross Glachman.
All right, let's see. You know, because he was more of the aggressor, right?
I think just for his aggressiveness and coming forward and punching. I don't know how people saw it out there. You want to shout some people out, George?
Yeah, let's shout out some people that's out here. You got John Leonardo. He wants to know what bout this is. This is going to be the 5th bout of the evening. We got 13 to go.
It's a bout, John. It's about you.
Yeah, it's about you. About you.
Okay. That's
All right,
what
and
it's
then we
about.
also got Jared Gonzalez says, yo. What's up, my man Jared? And Randy Gladstones, he says, go Kai. Is that Cobra Kai he's talking about?
I don't know. He must know somebody we don't.
Yeah.
Was there a Kai fighting? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to look at the fight card and see if there is a Kai. But listen, if you want to find the fight card, go to our Instagram account on Smoker Talk. You'll be able to find the fight card and know where we are and who's fighting who.
Absolutely.
All right, let's hear it for these guys. Come on.
Yeah, nice round of applause by the audience here.
Good show tonight so far. This is a good one, too. The winner by unanimous decision in the red corner, Glachman.
Right. So this, I don't know. I'm excited by both of these guys. Matthew Pagan, I definitely want to see again because he's got that loosey-goosey style, and once he gets a little more snap in those punches,
yeah, he's fun to watch.
You know,
he's definitely fun to watch.
It's going to be something. And Ross Glachman is a cinder block head guy.
Yeah,
you know, like
definitely.
You know, that's somebody
muscular, like
right. That's somebody like, you know, when you're afraid to go into like, you know, like an area, you send that guy in first. You know what I mean? That's what you do.
So on the block, that's the guy that
Right.
if someone was in the corner or whatever, like in the alley, you send him.
Yeah.
Send Ross in.
Yeah, there's some bad dudes over there, you know?
Yeah, send
Like,
Ross in. But don't tell him that there's bad dudes. Just send him in.
let him find out. Let him find out. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that's what you do, George.
All right, so the sixth bout of the evening's coming up.
Are we still in the novice?
Yes, senior novice.
Man, these guys look tall, George.
These are big dudes, man. These guys are like, I mean, I don't know, man. These guys are like in 6+ feet tall, right? Probably like 6'4", 6'3".
They look like the last bout, except they're stretched out. You know what I mean? I mean, if you know, George, when you were little, did your mother have you hanging from a chin-up bar to make you taller?
Unfortunately not, because if she did, I'd probably be a lot taller than I am.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But that's what it looks like happened to these two guys.
I'm gonna have to talk with my mom, say, hey, how come you never hung me?
Yeah, I think they were hung by their hands or feet, George, because they're tall and stretched out.
Even if you hung them out the window,
you know what?
have an incentive to climb back in, and you will hold on for your life. No?
Yeah, that's what it is. You hang people out the window or off their cribs. When they're little, you stretch them out.
There you go.
Quarterfinal. In the red corner, in the red trunks from Mendez Boxing Club, please welcome John Hughes.
John Hughes from Mendez Boxing Club in the red corner. And then you have in the blue,
from New York City Cops and Kids,
Aaron Curry. And Aaron Curry's unattached. I don't know why the music is still going on. I'm not sure. But Aaron Curry, I don't know why they got the music going on. Aaron Curry in the blue. I think he's stuck. I think the DJ's music is stuck.
It's stuck in my head, George.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think his music was on. I think we were just hearing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So Curry's setting up in a lefty style. He's coming out as a lefty. Oh, we got two lefties. A lefty.
Okay, we don't see that often.
Super duper conundrum going on. Okay. And they're both throwing jabs.
Go first.
And it must be totally new experience to both of them to be able to throw jabs like a normal right-handed fighter towards another normal right-handed fighter. When you have two abnormals, what do you have, George? A normal match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, nice right hand by Hughes. John Hughes. Again, from Mendez Boxing Club.
In the red, John Hughes is in the red. His hue is red, if you'd like to say. Aaron Curry
in the blue.
That's right.
Come on. That two goes right in after that one. Come on.
And all right, Curry coming in with the combination. He scored with the last punch. And that's the thing about a combination. If you throw enough punches, maybe one of them will hit. And that's what happened for Curry right there. And
all right, working his Curry as Hughes is coming in.
Yep. And Hughes looks a little bit confused having a lefty in front of him. You know,
probably not used to it, right?
Right. Now you know how everybody else feels.
Oh,
Hughes scored with the little combination right there.
Curry did too, but then he scored. Yeah, then answered was Hughes.
Right. And I think Curry's having a little bit more success here, coming forward. Oh, look, he pushed him out of break. Hughes is upset. I'm telling you, it's because he's got a lefty in front of him. He looks a little bit uncomfortable, and I really feel it's from a lefty perspective. See, because you see, there we go, and there's the adjustment by Hughes.
Right hand by Hughes catches Curry.
Yes, and that's the adjustment. That's what it is. So that's what I see. I see Hughes having trouble landing his left hand because usually, you know, it's right there when you have a righty. Nice. So now that becomes a close punch. Now it's a further punch, but just in the end of the round, Hughes threw the left hand, and he threw a couple of right hands after that, and it was natural, you know. So let's see if that adjustment continues into round 3.
Okay. Well, so far so good. I mean, if you guys are tuning in, remember, April 10th. I got to keep telling them this. April 10th, you got to get your tickets to Hulu Center.
If you want to be a part of the change of boxing in New York City, you already are by getting on this, but let's start buying some tickets. You know, $25 is the cheapest ticket there. You get into MSG for $25. That's a good
the mecca of boxing in the whole world.
Right.
I mean, the whole world.
And if you don't want to sit with the rest of the cheapos, you could pay a little bit more.
A little bit more, yeah, exactly. Right. Gets you in closer to the action.
But we need you cheapos too. All right.
That's it. Don't let him think he's boss.
Okay.
Oh, nice double left by.
Wow.
Oh.
And there you go. And that's a knockdown by Curry.
Wow.
And Aaron Curry's coach was in danger of getting warned. He's like climbing the steps. Not a good deal. So Curry's trying to come in. Hughes is trying to fight back. And Hughes scores with a good right hook.
That's it, what?
And Hughes has got the right idea. He's crowding Curry.
Well, he's trying to get back that knockdown. He's trying to get it back. But nice right hand there by Curry again. Double right.
Okay, Curry.
And another, looks like another standing 8 count.
Absolutely, George. Absolutely.
Well, Curry's came out different, a lot more aggressive in this round.
And you know how Curry came out, George? He came out spicily. And that sometimes happens with Curry. Comes out spicy.
All right, trying to reach in with Curry, and he gets his head snapped back.
Good left hand by Hughes.
By Hughes, definitely.
Hughes is fighting, man. I like Hughes. Hughes has a little spice himself. Oh, Curry ain't the only one with spice in this fight, George. So don't be fooled.
All right, the referee's gonna break it up.
Right, and Hughes is doing the right thing. He wants to stay in this fight. He's keeping it close. He's throwing punches sometimes.
Oh, big right hand again.
That's it.
They're gonna call it.
That's it.
The referee's gonna call it.
Yeah,
that right hand just snapped the head back of Hughes.
Right, and great job by Hughes. Great job by Hughes for fighting in there, hanging in there, still fighting.
Well, the first round he looked a little, he looked all right, but then, the adjustment that was made by Curry.
Right.
I think that's what made the difference. I mean, I don't think it made the difference.
Yeah, and good job by both fighters over there.
Absolutely, man. My gosh. And you know what? Another thing, Dave, what we didn't mention here was that what you're watching here on this channel, on Smoker Talk Boxing, what you're watching is the future champions of tomorrow, right?
These are novice guys, and you see the adjustments they're making. You see one's loosey-goosey, you see a brute, you see a lefty versus a lefty. Probably the first time that they ever seen another lefty.
I think this is the first time on Smoker Talk we saw a lefty versus lefty, right?
Maybe not on Smoker Talk, but for this year, yes.
Yeah, for this year, okay.
For this year, definitely, for this tournament.
Referee stopped the contest at 1:36 of the second round. The winner from the blue corner, Aaron Curry.
Great fight.
All right, a stoppage by Aaron Curry.
And let's give Curry his new nickname. I'm calling him Spicy. Him Spicy.
I think he'll like that.
I like that. Spicy Curry.
All right, let's take a quick commercial.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
All right, so we're back, and those are our sponsors, g2training.com, g2training.com. Go check them out, man. They do
strength training and strength and conditioning.
Yeah, they're no joke, man. The training that they have is pretty cool, man. It's personalized training that they have. So you want to go check them out. Go to G2Training, g2training.com.
Yeah, can we get a cameraman to look at us for a second? Look at this. Look, do you see what's happening? Do you see what's happening? Right here.
What is that?
She's wiping off blood. Blood came our way.
Oh yeah, that was blood.
It's gross. It's grossing out one of the judges, and she's wiping it with alcohol. I'm saying throw the garbage over there. They'll sweep it up. Throw it over there. Keep it by you, okay?
Don't bring it over here. We don't want no blood
Don't
over
mess
here.
with my suit. Don't mess with my
Easter
suit.
suit on.
This is my Easter suit. Oh, look at that. She's got. Look at this stuff. Hey, what's up? Okay. Thank you, brother. Thursday. Yeah, you gonna be there? All right. Peace.
All right, so we're back. You got people coming up here and saying hello to you, Dave?
Yeah, they're just jumping in the broadcast.
There you go. And why not? What the heck?
I got judges wiping blood, trying to put it all over my suit. Come on. Give me a break.
All right, so you got Carl Smith from Church Street Boxing Club. Again, we're at 201. This is the 7th bout.
Carl Smith is in the red?
In the red, right. And Jabari Baxter from New York City Cops and Kids.
Jabari. All right. I know Jabari. And you know where I met him?
Where'd you meet him?
On Safari.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
All right. So Jabari is in the black and blue.
Carl Smith.
Wow, Jabari tried to decapitate him, and Carl Smith, ducked it, and then Carl Smith came back with the big overhand right, but Jabari ducked it. So they look good. I like what I see right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of a chess match going on, but they're both throwing hard punches. Both can move well. I like what I see, George. I like this.
Yeah, and by the way, is this double elimination also?
No. This is the novice is a single elimination.
Oh, okay. So then that means that in the last fight, Hughes is out, but you got Curry is going to possibly face one of these guys.
Well, we're not sure, but I'll tell you what. Jabari just came on and landed an overhand right, and I think that's the first punch of the fight because these guys are they're ducking everything.
Yeah, and Jabari complaining about Carl Smith punching him in the back, punches him in the back again.
If you turn yourself, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get hit in the back. You know, it's part of boxing.
Oh, a big right hand there by Smith.
Yes. All right.
It didn't look like it phased Jabari, though.
No. And that's referee Frank Pena in the ring. All right. And these guys are well matched. They fight very similar. They move very similar. Wow.
The right hand catches
It was almost
Smith.
like a jump Superman punch. Do you see it, George?
Yeah,
he jumped in the air. He definitely jumped.
Decapitating. He was trying to decapitate Smith's
Oh, my God.
head,
These guys are assassins, George. Assassins. Executioners. They're trying to decapitate each other, George.
Well, it's boxing, man. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Stepping in with that left hand is Jabari.
And Jabari's got a nice little jump to it. You know, I mean, I like it. He does like a little jump punch. I like it. Yeah.
Well, it's good because he puts his whole weight behind it as well. So, that'll probably put a little extra power in that punch, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to put your weight into it, you can jump into it,
Right, that's right.
It does work. So, I like it.
I like it too. And they're talking about an intermission after this? All right.
They should have the intermission in the beginning. Let us start a little bit late. All right. Well, shout out to our cameraman, right? Our cameraman
Oh
is
my God, Elvis!
right?
Yeah, Elvis is awesome, man. Yeah, there's a shout out to him. Somebody said good camera footage.
Can you put the camera on his face?
Yeah.
Elvis,
You know what, Elvis?
Point that camera at yourself, Elvis.
All right,
There's Elvis.
Let's see. That's Elvis right there. That's your cameraman right there. That guy right there is awesome, man. We love Elvis. Elvis is doing a great job tonight here at the Ringmasters.
Thank you, Elvis. Appreciate you, brother. Okay.
Let me tell you, every time the boxers come around his corner, he's all shook up, man.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa,
what was that, George?
That wasn't a knockdown. That definitely wasn't a knockdown.
That was Jabari with his safari moves. Okay.
And you saw that on the replay right there. You saw it.
Okay. Thanks for catching up for us, George.
Yep.
All right. So now we're looking, and they both move well. It's just like they both throw hard punches. They both move well, and they both could time each other. Whoa! And Jabari comes forward with the right hand, but Smith gets him with the right hand back off the ropes, and it's tit for tat. It's punch for punch.
I think there's a little talking going on. The referee also wanting for the talking.
It's chocolate for Easter eggs. It's not Easter yet.
Oh, that's fast. Right hand by Smith. I mean, he didn't hit anything, but just the speed of it.
But I'm telling you, they're well matched. And look at Jabari. Jabari's really trying to get that right hand in, but he throws it so hard. Smith definitely sees it. They're well. It's like two cats. It's like a mongoose and a snake, or two mongooses.
Double left hand by Jabari. Again, another jab by Jabari. You got me confused now saying Safari.
Let's call him Safari. I like it.
Nah, man.
I like it.
I'll keep him Jabari. I like the name Jabari Baxter in your blue. Blue headgear, blue gloves.
And Smith comes forward with the right hand. And I tell you what, it's so funny. Like, Smith could see that right hand that Jabari throws, and he just pulls out of the way. And the same the other way. These guys are like, they have cat-like reflexes. They are fantastic.
Yeah, they're very evenly matched. I like the fight so far. It's very good for heavyweights. Yeah. They move very fast, man. Yeah. I mean, I know you said before it was cruiserweight. If it was in the pros, but they move very fast for 201-pound plus guys. They move pretty quickly.
Absolutely. That little shift, man, a little quickness.
And that Superman punch that you saw earlier, also by Jabari.
Boom.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
Boom.
And he's put his whole weight behind it, so I like it.
He was like, slip this, dude.
Yeah, it was good. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
All right.
So if you like what you're watching, by the way, give us a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our channel. We also have some merch. We have really cool merch. Check out our merch on SmokerTalk.com. Oh, yeah, SmokerTalk.com. Yeah, SmokerTalk.com. You check it out. We got some really cool, logo stuff, some hats, some shirts. Want to check those out.
Rep us, baby. Rep us. Get us out there. Get our name out there.
All right, Jabari with a nice combination there. A little bit smothered, though, but again, that left hand and then a 1-2 by Jabari.
And Jabari is gonna win the fight just by out-punching Smith, because Smith scores when I say that, and then Smith misses. But just in sheer punch output, you have Jabari
being a lot more active, right?
Being active, right. What's Smith's first name, anyway?
Smith's first name is going to be Carl Smith. So you got like the plainest name versus the fanciest name. Jabari Baxter, Carl Smith. But they're both fancy with their head movement. No, they're great. They're fun to watch. Yeah, definitely fun to watch.
Quick. And Smith is trying to do something. Oh, Smith. And Smith lets off with a few punches and scores.
Oh.
And then Baxter tries to take it back. Jabari Safari Baxter.
Jabari leaning on the ropes, get caught to the body.
Right, and Smith is starting to walk him down. Smith has been going back the whole time, and now he's coming forward looking like he wants to do something. Let's see what he's got.
Think maybe he's tired?
When you say he, you mean?
I'm talking about Jabari.
Maybe, but he's jumping up and around. I don't know. I think it's mostly that Smith changed tactics and decided to come forward. Baxter seems to be jumping all around.
Nice right hand there by Carl. Carl Smith. Was there a football player named Carl Smith?
There's somebody named Carl Smith. As a matter of fact, there's somebody else named Carl Smith. And he's right in front of us trying to hit Jabari Baxter.
Oh, missing with that right hand is Carl Smith. Jabari on the ropes, gets off the ropes now. Right hand by, and a big right hand and another left and a right at the end of the bell.
That might have won him the round.
Wow.
That might have won him the round. 3 hard connects. So you got the replay on the last?
No, I didn't get that one, man.
Right.
Oh my gosh! Right. But I'm looking at the body language right now.
Of who?
Yeah, of Jabari Baxter. He's leaning on the ropes. I don't know if he's tired or what. Like he might have punched himself out.
I think this might have been his first fight ever. You know, in front of the fans.
All right, good job. All right, a couple of shout outs here, Dave.
What's up? Orville Crooks. Oh, Orville Crooks. Hey, what's up, Orville? Hey, Orville, contact me, DM me. Orville, I got some sparring for you, Orville. I actually do. Orville, if you're out there, DM me with your phone number. I'll text you. I got somebody looking for sparring, a pro fighter. You know, so please let's get that work.
Yeah,
you know?
he's
looking for a lefty.
Yeah, but I don't think he's in New York, by the way.
Oh, where is Orville?
I think he's in Colorado.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he said he was going to Colorado, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
What's he saying? Orville, where are you right now? Where in the world is Orville Crooks?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
We gotta
where you
find
at?
Let us know.
Anyway, I got somebody looking for some sparring. Needs a lefty about your weight.
Yeah.
Pro fighter.
Oh,
please
I like that.
DM me.
Oh, man, that's going to be cool,
please
man.
DM
Can't
me.
wait to hear about that one.
It's always better to have the mic in your hand when you got to make these announcements. Let's hear it for our boxes.
All right. Love you
The
guys.
winner by unanimous decision.
Okay.
From the blue corner, Jabari Baxter.
Wow. Hey, Jabari. Oh my God. Do you see the face Jabari made? He looked surprised.
Short intermissions.
Yo, Jabari looks like Samuel L. Jackson, man. He made a Samuel L. Jackson face. Okay. Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right,
so they're going to do a little quick intermission, but we're going to leave it right here. We're going to talk a little bit, just a little bit, just like a quick intermission.
All right, let's tell the world what we're trying to do right here. Listen, you out there, this is what can happen. I just want to explain what can happen, all right? 90 plus years, the Daily News had this tournament. It was the Golden Gloves, right? Golden Gloves, gone, right? Gone. Oh my God, they're so loud.
No, go ahead, don't worry.
Yeah. All right, the Golden Gloves.
If you want to lower a little bit, you can.
Gone. All right.
You're number 2.
All right, I'm number 2. Let me lower my headset.
There you go. Is that better?
That's better. All right, so I also want to hear myself a little bit, though.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
All right, so the Golden Gloves is gone, right? The reason why boxing was so popular in New York was that the Daily News put it out to everybody, and then people would follow it, right? So we're replacing, me and you, George, on a hobby, are replacing the Daily News. That's what we're doing, right? Can we do it? Well, we brought it back to the Garden. Right. First off the bat. Right. 2,000 people the first year, 3,000 people the second year, right? What you guys out there need to do is say, all right, this is our platform. It's Smoke and Talk. Just get people to follow us. You follow us, your friends follow us. We can change boxing in New York City. We can't change it if enough people are following us, right? Now look at this last, these guys, what was it, KSI and Paul Logan?
Yeah. Paul Logan and KSI, that's right.
These guys are not
YouTube
boxers.
guys. They're not boxers. They're YouTube guys.
YouTube sensations. Right? Because they had large followings, they ended up fighting for like, I don't know how many dollars, probably a zillion.
Oh yeah, they got paid millions.
Yeah,
millions,
they got paid. They got paid because they have a following with us. Yeah.
What's that?
Who you guys go one?
We were up in the air with that one.
Yeah.
We were up in the air with that one.
Sit down, bro. Sit down. Grab a headset.
Sit down.
Grab a headset.
Grab a headset. All right. So this is what we got to deal with. All right. All right. This is what we got to deal with in boxing. Coaches that are whining, complaining, angry, wanting to fight the judges and the referees and even smoker talk at times. And please don't do that because you will beat my behind.
Jose, first of all, introduce yourself, man.
Well, I'm Jose Guzman, one of the trainers from Church Street Boxing.
All right.
So, what do you guys thought about the fight?
About this last fight?
It was a toss-up to us. It was a toss-up. And I tell you what, if the other guy won it, he might have won it in the round 3. Yeah. The last combination when he landed 3 punches.
You can't win a fight with just winning 5 seconds of a fight, of a round.
Well, if it was 1 round apiece, and that 3rd round was up for grabs because they were both not hitting each other a lot. They were both missing a lot.
I mean, you got my guy in the red corner. He was the busier fighter the whole fight. Body punches, hit him to the body.
I don't think so. I don't think he was the busier fighter.
You know what?
What do the comments say?
Well, I don't know what the comments say. Let me check that out. What it says here. Okay, it's not really saying anything. They're talking more about the way David's dressed.
Yeah, I love it. All right, let me tell you something. My outfit threw more punches than both fighters combined last fight. All right. Bow.
Yeah, no, but listen, it's good that you go back and review it, and then we commented on it.
I mean, listen.
Right.
They were both not busy, but
they were both not busy.
They were not busy enough.
But you thought that your guy was a little bit more busy, and
they were both flipping right hands. They were both loading up for right hands and slipping right hands.
My guy was definitely controlling the tempo of the fight. He was the guy walking him down the whole fight.
No, he walked him down in round 3. Round 2 and 2,
we actually spoke about that.
He was going back.
We actually spoke about that. We were talking about that. He walked him down in the 3rd round.
The first round was clear. First round was clear. My guy won that first round.
No, it wasn't clear.
The guy didn't do nothing.
Check it.
We're being totally neutral. We don't know who won the first
round. Check out. You know what? Go to Smoker Talk, right? You could actually go to Smoker Talk right now and just rewind it back a little bit, and you could actually see it.
Right.
And then you can see it. Yeah.
You can read back.
And then come back. And then come back.
Try not to get mesmerized by my suit, my man. All right. Try not to get mesmerized. And try to keep
we got nothing but love for you, Jose Mendez. You know we love you guys.
This guy wearing the brightest suit on a rainy day.
Sometimes I gotta cheer you up, my man.
Trying to bring some sunshine. That's what
I heard Jose was gonna be sad because he don't like the rain and whatnot. I said, let me cheer my man Jose up. All right, let me cheer you up. All right, let me cheer you. Bro, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
For both fighters, it was an absolute toss-up.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you lost that fight, it's because you didn't throw enough punches in that specific fight.
I mean,
I would say that.
In my opinion, and everybody else that saw the fight, like here in the fans here, they were all saying, how can that be? Everybody here, basically, you heard the crowd.
All right, well, just go back and review it, man. And we got nothing but love for you.
Yeah, of course.
But Jose, by the way, you're a fabulous coach. We've seen you here for the last 3 years.
Yes.
You've had some really cool fighters fighting that I'm like, wow, he's got this good. Like you got some fighters right now. Like anybody that right now that sticks out in your camp from your guys, from your stable.
Orlando Garcia, he'll be fighting tomorrow night of 141 Novice.
All right, we're gonna be live and we're gonna be streaming that.
And also last year's 125 females champion. Olivia.
Okay.
So she'll be
Olivia.
She's ranked number 10 in the country now.
Nice, man. Nice.
So she should be able to come back and do the same thing this year. This is the first year that J-Lo is not going to be here.
I know. What happened to
J-Lo went pro, right?
She's going to be turning pro.
Okay.
Right.
She went to Olympic trials.
Yes.
She lost in the semifinals. She's ranked number 5.
J-Lo is definitely one of our favorites.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. We love watching J-Lo.
How can people follow you and your boxers and everybody? And what gym? If they want to get trained and stuff like that.
Now I'm at Church Street Boxing Gym.
Okay, you're at Church Street now.
I'm at Church Street
I'm sorry,
now.
my apologies.
But, my fighters are all over the place.
Okay,
so,
right.
They can follow me at JOG Boxing and Instagram.
Okay, cool.
All right,
so
now
somebody wants
listen.
to hit you up. They hit you on a DM on Instagram.
Yes.
All right, cool, awesome.
All right. By the way, Orville Crooks is. He said we'll talk. Yo, DM me, my man. DM. Somebody teach Orville how to use social media. DM.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You also don't you have? Aren't you in the corner of like one of the pros right now? That hot pro right now.
Right now we got Dominique Crowder. He's 4-0 with 3 knockouts.
Right.
And also Josue Vargas.
Okay.
Now Dominique is a tall, thin
Tall
guy.
lanky, yes.
Right. What is he at? Featherweight or something?
Yeah, featherweight, 122.
Isn't he like 6'4"?
He's like 5'11".
Okay.
He's 6'4".
But he looks 6'4"
and a
to him
featherweight.
because Dave, how tall are you, Dave?
I'm
Like
I'm
5'11".
I'm 5'3".
So everybody that's above him
but
looks
when I
tall. Like
stand
you
like
look like a
this,
6 foot.
when
two,
I'm like
6
this,
foot one.
when I stand
Yeah,
like
to
this,
Dave, yeah, exactly.
you know what I'm saying? When I stand like this, forget about it.
Especially with that suit on, man.
I don't know.
Forget about
I heard Dave is like 6'5" when he stands on top of his wallet. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Oh
Probably.
my God, my
When,
God!
yeah, when he
I
stands
stand
on his
top of
wallet,
my
yeah, he's like 6'5".
You know what's funny?
When I stand on top of my wallet, I sink because I'm in debt. trying to do this broadcast.
Back in the days, I must have been like 9 years old. I was like his height. You don't remember
Oh,
that?
my God.
The PAO smokers
All
back
right.
in the day.
Oh my God!
Back when I was like 9 years old, I was his intelligence. All right.
Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna have to go.
Jose, you're the
My
man,
man,
brother. Good
my
seeing you,
man.
man.
All right.
All right.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna wear tomorrow.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
All right. All right, so we're some people that are here that's on. Fernando Moreno Jr. He says, who's up next? Okay, we're gonna tell you it's Marino Alfonseca. And again, these are 201 boxers. And you also have Abraham Muhammad. He's unattached.
Muhammed.
He's an unattached guy.
Alfonseca? What is that? Alfonseca?
Yeah. Alfonseca.
Alfonseca Marino. That is an Italian name if I ever heard one.
All right, a couple more shout outs here to
And they must be Sicilian.
Ye Wang. Big shout out to Ye Wang.
Yay, Wang. What's up?
All right, who else we got here? Fernando Moreno, I said him. Christian Otero. Hey, Christian.
All right. Stop robbing fighters, he says.
Christian Otero says so much bias in New York.
Bias.
Oh, stop it. Come on, Christian.
All right.
And Christian, by the way, you had a nice turnout the last time you were on, man.
Oh, and I think my wife Victoria is on. She says, great. How you doing, Vicky Pop?
Also boxing unattached, please welcome Abraham Muhammad.
Abraham Muhammad in the blue. And we have the Marino in the red is Marino Alfonseca. Alfonseca. Okay. Italian, Sicilian, probably in the red corner.
I don't know. Is that?
That's an Italian name.
I don't. Alfonseca?
I'm pretty
Sounds
sure.
Spanish.
Yeah, he looks Italian to me, George. All right. Okay, and Abraham Muhammad is in the blue. And we got the height disparity syndrome going on.
And what is the height disparity syndrome?
One is taller than the other. How are they going to negotiate that distance, and who's going to score the punches? And there you go. Muhammad comes right in with jabs, and he wants to crowd your Marino Alfonseca. Alfonseca is in the red, white outfit. Okay. And Abraham Muhammad is moving his head, but he's got to move his feet too, because you can move your head all you want, but that's not going to cover the distance, George. So now Muhammad has him in the corner, trying to come forward. And let's see if Marino in the red.
Marino Fonseca.
Right, and let's see if he can use that height. He can use that. If he can use that height, he's gonna be happy on the outside, throwing jabs and staying out there. But look, Muhammad just
a double jab.
Yeah, double jabs, and he seems to get right in Muhammad anytime he wants to. Muhammad looks like he's looking to lunge in with something.
Nice body shot there by Muhammad.
Yep.
And then he went with the right hand, but Alfonseca blocked it.
Yeah. Alfonseca moves right.
Yeah, he does. I like the way he moves.
Yeah, and I'm looking for that because he's unattached, and I want to see, if he knows how to box or not. He definitely does know how to box. And look at him. Nice movement
by Abraham Muhammad, right? Yes, some good movement too.
Oh, I was talking about Marino, but yes, but Abraham Muhammad is doing some nice movement too, and he's doing a shorter man's movement, Mike Tyson-ish. And you see the jump hook.
Yeah, nice left hand, and then the right followed by that right, and again to the left.
Right, and I'm watching Abraham Muhammad, and he's doing something good. He's ducking down.
He's got like that Joe Frazier look.
Yeah, Joe Frazier. Floyd Patterson, Mike Tyson, you bring your head down and you come up with a hook. That's how you do it. And there it goes.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
And they're evenly matched.
This looks like
Ali Frazier,
yes,
right?
I
Ali
was just going to say that, man.
All right.
I mean, it's funny you say that because I was thinking that the whole time. I'm looking at them like, wow, this is looking like, Ali Frazier.
Like if they were like infants. In their boxing infancy.
Yeah, but big.
Yeah, right.
These guys are big, man.
Well, if we talk about boxing infancy, like you could almost read their thoughts.
Right.
You see Muhammed ducking down, and he's trying to pop up with the left hook.
Right.
You see Marino just covering up a little bit, covering up a little rope-a-dope.
But by the way, Muhammed in this case is the shorter guy.
Right, that's his actual name.
Yeah, that's his real name. That's his real name.
So Muhammad is fighting like Joe Frazier, and Marino
is fighting like Ali.
And like Ali.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Right, so that should confuse everybody. Okay?
And I like the shorts too because look, if you look at
Ali wears shorts like that. Yeah.
Marino wears the Ali shorts.
And look at Muhammad.
Yeah, the punches, the
I'm not
barrage
gonna
of
call
punches.
Muhammad. I'm going to call Abraham by his first name.
Okay, in the blue.
Right.
Abraham in the blue.
So Abraham threw like a 90-punch combination to the body, which didn't seem to affect, but that jab seemed to affect Marino right there. I'm going to use their first names. It's a little bit easier for me.
Okay.
Okay, so Abraham's in your blue, and he's bopping and hopping. Here he goes as he hops in with the little bop.
And good movement there by get out of the way was Alfonseca. Marino Alfonseca.
Right, and it looks like Abraham is physically jumping in the air with this hook. Do you see it, George? Like he physically jumped up to hit Marino. So I like to see Marino snap his jab a little bit. He's pouring with that jab. You like to see him. And Abraham just scored with his jab right there. And Abraham is doing well because he's coming in and he's marching in there and trying to use his jab.
I think he's like barking. I heard him like growling or something, man. Nice left hand again by
I think he probably didn't eat to make weight.
By
Abraham. Probably hungry.
I heard him like growling, man. Nice left hand there again by Marino.
And Marino's
the red.
Marino's throwing jabs, but they're ineffective. You gotta have a sharp jab to keep somebody off of you, especially like Abraham. Abraham's coming forward. Let's see. There we go. Marino scores a couple times.
Oh, nice combination by Marino. Now like a 20-punch combination there.
Oh, absolutely.
By Abraham, Muhammad in the blue.
He should get paid for that shoe shine, George.
Oh, nice right hand there by Marino.
No, by Abraham.
Sorry, Abraham.
Abraham scored that in the blue. Okay.
Oh, that was an interesting round. Oh my God, I'm loving this fight.
Yeah,
man. This is like
good.
watching again, like Ali Frazier.
Yeah, right. Except at slow motion.
Yeah, of course. Well,
right. But
baby
still,
Ali, baby Frazier.
Yeah, baby,
Okay,
infancy. There we go.
Infancy, right.
So Marino needs to have a sharp jab, a sharp stinging jab. He's got the height. He's got height disparity on his side, allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly, if you're taller, you should have a reach advantage, which you do. But if somebody gets in on you, guess what? Your reach advantage is nullified.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good word.
There you go.
Like
Nullified.
wow.
All right. I want you fools out there to look it up. All right. If you don't understand that. All right.
All right. So
I'm name calling. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right. Travis, he says, my guy towering over dude. All right, and Elizabeth also saying, go Marino.
Right. But I tell you what, Marino has to snap those jabs. I mean, if you want to keep somebody off of you and you want to be effective, you have to snap the jabs. Look at Abraham. Abraham is coming in head first, and he's trying to get that body shots in. And Abraham's throwing a lot of punches. Just on busyness alone, especially in an amateur fight, he's going to win this fight. Marino's got to throw jabs and got to establish himself.
Yeah, Marino's not as active,
right,
with the punch output.
All right, I got a coach's corner for Marino. So Marino, one of the problems that Marino's doing is he's stepping into his jab. He doesn't have to step into his jab. He's already tall. He's just got to step in place. If he steps in place, he would reach Abraham without getting in Abraham's range.
A double jab there by Marino.
And Abraham just comes right back. Oh, good right hand by Marino.
Yeah, absolutely.
He caught Abraham ducking down. And again, Abraham, if you're gonna duck up and down like that, you also have to move your feet. You know, he's just changing height, but he's not changing distance or angles with it.
There you go. Again. Wait. Get on top.
Okay, moving forward and being the aggressive fighter he is, Abraham Muhammed in the blue.
Absolutely.
Sitting back. I'm waiting for the explosion to come from Marino.
Right.
Just waiting, and I'm not seeing anything like right now. He could just not
Marino's
throw any
definitely
punches.
a novice fighter. But
nice right hand there again by Abraham. Then followed by that left hand.
Yeah, and Abraham is scoring when he's getting in when he wants.
So at will, basically, he's just moving in. I think Marino might be tired.
Well, Abraham's a little tired too because he's not finished. Here comes the last charge by Abraham. He heard the 10-second bell. He's trying to score. He scores with the right. And Marino does not answer. Does not answer.
Okay, so yeah, that was a tough round for Marino.
Yeah,
I mean, the first two rounds were a little more interesting. That one, I don't know. That could have been the deciding round.
All right,
for Abraham.
So coach's corner for both of them. All right, so first for Abraham. He's moving his head. He's doing all this stuff. He's not moving his feet. You got to move your head. So when you move your head, you're changing your height, right? You need to change your angles and you need to change your distance a little as well. So you got to move your feet, right?
Okay.
And for Marino, when you throw a jab and you're taller, you do not have to step in. All you have to do is step in place. You could step in place. You're giving up your height by stepping in.
Okay.
Right? So, and then maybe having a little bit of trouble with that. So that's what I would say. I know they got a few fans watching. That's a gift from us to you, and you can do what you want.
All right, that's the 8th bout of the evening. We got 13 bouts this evening, so we still got more coming up.
Right, and Abraham, please keep your savage trainer away from us. All right, he's banging on a table. Yeah. He's a savage. He's a crazy man. I'm afraid of him. Quite frankly, I tell him myself to stay away from us, but I'm afraid he'd kill me. All right, so
all right, here we go.
From the blue corner, Abraham Muhammed.
All right, good fight.
All right, so Muhammad takes that. Abraham Muhammed takes that one for the win.
And look, Abraham is still throwing punches, body punches, on his own chest. Cassie's yelling, go the other way, she said. Get away from us. Cassie O'Connor don't play. Which way, Cassie?
She's yelling over here at the corners.
All
right, so Travis says he's actually surprised about Abraham's endurance. Yeah, he had pretty good endurance, man. I mean, he looked good. He was doing very, very good here this round.
Right, he cocked out a little bit in the last round, though. You know, he cocked out a little bit.
All right, so we're dropping down in weight right now, Dave. We're going to the 119 senior, and then we're going to female. Female. This is going to be really,
we're
really
going down in weight, but we're going up in quality.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey. What's up? What's up, Dave? Come on in. And we got Dave Williams.
Come on in. The water is warm, my man.
Come on in. I want to introduce Dave Williams.
Introduce him, Dave.
All right. He's somebody who works full time. He's an MTA person. And I've been talking to him. I want you to rally your MTA troops.
Which should be easy because a lot of them have a lot to say about other employees.
Let's get into Smoker Talk. Let's get into some of our shows, and let's have them fight each other, for charity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, March 12th, by the way. That's going to be at the Garden.
Yeah, get them to come out and see how our fights are.
Get a feel of it.
The Smoker Talk bouts. It's the Smoker Talk bouts.
Smoker Talk bouts, right? Yep. Not ringmasters, but Smoker Talk bouts.
These are like grudge matches, and
it's and people who just want to give it a try.
For charity. But it's fighting. It's not boxing. It's fighting.
And you know what? Sometimes you just want to see a good fight.
Yeah. Entirely.
Hey, listen, you ought to train. What do you do actually for the MTA?
I'm in the signals department.
You're in the signals. All right.
So underground on the tracks, to determine where trains are, we actually. Yeah,
so basically, what he does is this, Dave. When he sees the train, he goes.
Honestly, yeah. Sometimes.
That's it.
He's a signal man.
Yeah, he signals them.
Hey, listen, if you see a fight in the train, what are you gonna do? You're gonna watch it, right? Like this?
I'm gonna run away because I have to file a report, and I don't want to do that.
All right. So he's gonna watch it, incognito.
All right, so let's give some props to the females that are here tonight.
Absolutely.
At 119 pounds.
In the red corner, from New York City Boxing Kids in the white trunks, please welcome Jessie Quiroz.
Oh, say Jessie. And I believe that's short for Jessica.
From the blue trunks, from Mendez Boxing Club, Kailani Andrade. Kailani.
All right, 119 pounds. I think this is going to be pretty cool. I think this is going to be very fast, a very fast bout. The speed. And girls don't play, man.
Fast as in
furious.
Speed, not in over quickly.
Yeah, but fast and furious.
Fast and furious, okay.
We see the females usually
and I'll tell you what,
play.
Jessie gave like a weird smile, like she was meeting a friend in elementary school.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, I saw that.
I felt weirded out by it. All right.
Jessie and then...
So Jessie's in a red headgear, red gloves.
And Kailani?
Kailani is in all blue. Kailani Andrade. Kailani scored with the right hand.
Nice right hand there by Kailani.
Right. Jessica's moving around.
Oh, nice right hand again by Kailani. Catches Jessie.
Yes. We got to see what Jessie's going to do.
Again, that overhand right.
Better. Yeah.
Again,
this is Andrade. Yeah.
Right. Andrade. What gym is she from? It says unattached, right?
No, she's from
Mendez.
Oh, and again, that right hand by Kailani. Kailani finding a home for that right hand in this first round.
Yep.
And a standing 8 count.
For Jess.
She's hungry.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? She's found a successful tool, and Jessie's got to make an adjustment. She's got to make an adjustment. She's got to duck, dip, throw jabs, or throw something.
Kailani's like a firecracker, man. She's coming out. She's ready to throw, man.
And it seems like Jessie's woken up a little bit and starting to throw some punches. And if Jessie starts throwing a double jab or something like that and lets her left go, it's going to guard her face from the right hand. And Andrade is still coming in with the right hand, but it seems that Jess made a little bit of an adjustment. All right. And that's referee John Signorelli, who's been in the pros, who's been in the amateurs, who's been on the trains,
And now the standing 8 count.
Another standing 8 count? Yep. Is her headgear?
No, standing 8 count.
Okay. Oh, that's a hair.
That's a braid. Yeah, that's a braid.
Okay, I thought that was a headgear strap. All right.
Oh, and another right hand again.
And Jessica seems a little stiff and a little bit befuddled by that right hand of Andrade.
Yeah,
Very good round from blue corner. Andrade, she won that round definitively.
All right, so let's ask Dave Williams, right? Who I understand is, you're always having a sunny day, even in the nighttime, like now. You light up my day, even in the night, like now. All right. So Dave, if you're getting hit with the same punch over and over, what's your adjustment? And I'm talking about a novice fighter. I'm not talking about somebody as an open fighter. What do you?
At the very least, because there are some nuances to it. At the very least, I would keep my hands up or take myself out of range of that punch.
Okay, so you're talking about there's 3 general ways to get out of the way of a punch. One is your feet.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's distance.
Yeah.
The other is your hands blocking, and the third is slipping.
Absolutely.
So you're going for blocking,
or taking myself out of range because I tend to be taller than a lot of people in the fighting.
Right. Well,
which would be the case in this particular fight.
Right. But since she really can't take herself out of range because Andrade's just chasing her running forward.
Yeah, she's on her.
Right. Yeah, Jessie's on the ropes now.
Right. And Jessica's going to have to either, or she could punch. She could punch her way out of it. And Jessica's choosing to punch her way out of it.
She is punching. She's coming a lot more aggressive this round.
Right, and she's letting her hands go. And I like it. And she caught Andrade's attention because Andrade, for the first time, stepped back in the fight.
Nice uppercut there by Kailani.
Well, an uppercut and a left hook. And let's see. Now, Jess is starting to come forward with her left hand. Definitely needs to do that.
So far. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dave.
Quiroz, she's starting to get a little more comfortable letting her hands go.
Yeah,
Andrade
absolutely.
is still coming forward,
the second round. Yeah.
Quiroz is feeling that a bit. I think she could have some success if she amps it up, because she is starting to find some success by letting the hands go.
Yes. And now again she's going back, and here comes Andrade. It's almost like a bad formula to go back against Andrade because she just steps forward.
But Jess now fighting forward.
Yep. And that's Jessie Quiroz. In case people think we're talking about 4 different people, they have 4 names. First 2 names apiece.
Again, that right hand finding a home on the head of Jess Quiroz.
Andrade is fighting her fight to a T. She's doing everything she wants to, it seems.
Yes, except when Jess throws that jab. She has success with that jab. She's got to let that go more.
She's definitely having a better second round.
Absolutely. And she threw a little bit of a check hook, but not much snapping at all. Jessie did. And here comes Andrade marching forward again with that right hand.
Again, Jess with that jab holding Andrade back. Better second round for her.
Right.
Good round.
Right.
And again, I told you the female fights are a little bit different.
They have a lot more action.
Definitely more action.
Do you find that? Do you have any sisters?
Yes, actually, a bunch.
Did they beat you behind?
Oh, no, I'm the eldest. I'm literally the eldest big brother who happens to box. I'm very protective, but no, they...
Right.
Yeah, they've actually beat a few other people, but not me.
Right. So he doesn't want to talk about it. There's horror stories.
No incrimination.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. When there's a bad day, that means all the sisters beat up the big brother.
Yeah.
You know, that's
a bad day.
That's a bad day.
He could be a bad day once in a while.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
It'll be their day of reckoning.
Hey, Dave, when are you fighting?
You know what? That's your new nickname, Day of Reckoning. This is Day of Reckoning,
Day
Williams.
of Reckoning.
Day of Reckoning.
When are you filing, Dave?
Whenever I get the notification. I suspect later in the week.
All right, he's suspect.
No.
He didn't say he was a suspect. Oh, nice fight there. Nice right hand again. Right hands finding their way on Jess's face. I'm sorry, Jess, but
and then
that jab worked for her in the second round. She's got to start with that jab again in the third round.
She threw a right hand too, Jessica.
Yeah, and she temporarily stopped Andrade with that.
Yeah, and she's got to let her hands go because Andrade is a firecracker. She's a machine gun.
Yeah, she is, definitely.
She's a swarm of punches. And here comes that right hand again by Andrade. 3 times in a row it landed.
If Jess just threw that jab, she would keep her off of her.
Right, and it would interrupt that right hand. She's got to throw it.
Let's go. There you go. Come on, God.
There we go.
Come on. She's tired.
I like the style of Andrade, though. I mean, she has good foot movement.
Yes, and if you don't hear any sounds from Dave, because he's reliving the nightmares of his sisters ganging up on him.
Some body shots there by Jess.
What I like about Andrade is that, yes, she's letting her hands go, but her punches do have meaning to them too. They're not just, fodder. Her punches are impactful.
As opposed to what?
Anything you do that's to your benefit of scoring, but instead of just like a pit-a-pat, she's not just throwing,
Are you saying she's hitting hard and meaningful punches? I got you.
And she's putting them together.
Absolutely, I got you. Right. Yeah, that right hand is scoring again.
Quiroz has shown a lot of heart, though. She's been in the fight. She's still, she's still pushing forward as best she can.
Absolutely, and she's a tough girl, Quinones is. And she's gotten hit with a bunch of right hands. And Andrade has, it's a weird thing, and this is, I think, this is something that you're referring to. Let's talk about this a second. Now, Dave, Andrade's throwing a lot of punches. Quinones is answering with punches, and yet Andrade doesn't get hit. Is this what you're talking about meaningful punches as well?
That can tie off into it, but just from a sheer, I guess from a judge's perspective, what I would see if I were judging the fight, though they're both throwing punches, Andrade's punches are actually impactful and meaningful. So I would give her a lot more credit for her punches.
But they're throwing punches at the same time, and she's being defensively responsible enough to put her head someplace where she's not getting hit.
She's taking her head off center. I call it off the line. A lot of people do, but she's keeping her head off the line as she does it too. So she fought a very well fight.
Yes.
Well, I'm liking Andrade. I want to see her again, definitely. And you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Jessie either. Like, I want to see her.
This is where you get the experience.
Yeah, I want to see her again. I think she can be a great boxer as well. And this is where, like you said, she needs to have these type of fights to go back to the drawing board. Right. And she'll get the experience, and then she'll come out stronger for the second or third, time that she fights somebody like Andrade.
Right.
I'm liking it.
Good fight.
Absolutely.
Very exciting.
And I like the heart also, of Jess, what's her last name?
Quiroz.
I like the heart because she stood there and, look, the first round, she got a couple standing 8 counts. One more, she would have been out, and she made it to the 3rd round.
She also made adjustments. You did see her try to get a footing.
Second round, definitely, she definitely made some adjustments.
How are you going to learn if you don't do?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. So she should keep her head up, definitely keep her head up.
How are you going to dance without the music, George?
Man. Well, some people have music.
How there can be a night without a day?
All right, so let's go up to the ring for the official announcement. All right, so good job by Andrade, and she's emotional. Oh my gosh, she's emotional. I guess she's been working hard, and you know what? That's all right too, man. That's all right.
That's okay, because in the caveman times, women defended their kids from predators and cavemen, and they always shed a tear when they did this. And that's a well-known fact.
Okay, I learned that you saw that
in Anthropology,
right? Okay.
Discovery Channel also supports this.
Oh my God!
I think I've seen an exhibit in the Museum of Natural History.
You know what? Can we get Andrade here? Should we get her? You know what? Let's show some female boxers. How about that? We get her. She's right over there with the doctors. I'll go get her. I want to get her on the show. Do you mind?
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Let's get her on.
Why are you asking me? This is your show.
Oh my God! No, it's our show. It's our show.
But I want to get Andrade. Hold on. Let
me see if I can get her on the show.
Get her on the show. You do that. You run, George. Are we still on us? All right. So this is Dave Reckoning. We got a new name for him. Dave Reckoning.
Or 3D, whichever one you like.
Right. He's giving you a bad day if you step in the ring with him. All right. He is officially a
ringmaster.
All right. He'll stamp that on your head. All right. If you meet him on the trains and try to mug him,
Dave, come right back. Yeah, no problem. All right. We're gonna get. I want to get this young lady here.
All right.
I want to get her in here. All right, we'll get her in here right now. All
right, we're in with.
All right. So
hey, how you doing?
Hey, listen, congratulations. I mean, that was a great performance.
Thank you.
How do you say your first name?
Kailani.
Kailani. What kind of name is that?
It's Hawaiian.
Oh, you're from Hawaii?
I'm not. I'm from California.
Oh, okay. And now your first name is. Kailani Andrade.
Correct,
are you at least have some Italian in you?
Portuguese.
Oh, Portuguese.
Right. She's just confused, all right?
Now, let me ask you a question. Where did you learn how to box?
I started boxing about 2.5 years ago.
That's it?
Yeah, I just started taking classes, and then a trainer approached me and asked me to fight, and I fought 2 weeks later.
Okay, we saw you a little emotional there at the end.
Yeah.
Why was that? Where did that emotion come from?
Is this your first fight ever?
No.
It's all right. Let it go, girl. Don't let it go. Do it.
This is what you do when you save your kids.
That's clean. Don't worry. That's clean.
When you save your kids.
Go ahead. Let it go. Tell us.
I've just had a very hard year, and I worked really hard for this. My boyfriend, actually, I don't know where he is, but he fought 2 weeks ago. He fights tomorrow.
Okay. So he's gonna
we'll cover that.
We'll cover it tomorrow. There's a little bit of tension.
Right.
Okay.
I love it.
Being in a relationship with 2 fighters, but my grandmother died last weekend, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, our apologies. So this was the fight for your grandma. This was dedicated to grandma. That's beautiful. I love it. Now, what aspirations do you have? What aspirations do you have in boxing?
He's wrong. It's not automatic you're going to the finals.
Oh.
Okay, so
it's double elimination because you're elite.
All right, so my question was, what does this mean to you? Like, are you going to continue? Is this something that you're continuing to do? What are you doing with boxing?
Yeah, I mean, I work a 9 to 5, so I work in fashion.
Okay.
I work for Tory Burch, so I'm up at 4 a.m. training from 5 to 8.
So, all right, let's ask the question. I know everybody's asked what do you think about this fashion?
This fashion? This is a lot.
Hey, we're living right there.
I like
Don't
it,
expand on it. You heard a fashionista says it's a lot. All right.
If you were at Tory, you'd be on brand.
There you go.
All right, can you hang out with us for a minute? Because I want to interview a little bit more before.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll call this fight.
All right. In the red corner, we have Claire Prince, and in the blue corner, we got Victoria Davila.
All right, and what's the weight class here?
Same, 119.
119, okay.
Right. And Victoria Davila has some nice moves right off the bat. And Claire Prince is showing some good footwork. But, oh my God, Victoria Davila is coming at it like somebody stole something from her.
I think we've seen Victoria before, right?
I hope she doesn't think I stole her Easter eggs because she'll come after me too. Golly.
Now, what are you seeing here, Andrade? What are you seeing like in this?
Obviously, blue is definitely the aggressor. Red can't fight, moving back.
Now, this is somebody you might have to face. One of these girls.
Well, apparently, according to the rule book, when I weighed in, it wasn't double elimination, so that's kind of interesting to just hear that. Even walking in, weighing in, I was told that if I won this fight, I'd going to MSG. So,
well, either way, you're gonna have
to look into that.
Yeah, either way, you're gonna have to fight one of these boxes next.
Yeah.
Next, whether it's at MSG or whether it's real. So Victoria Davila is throwing a lot of punches and showing a lot of different looks. You know, she's got both hands down. And Claire Prince has got to figure out what she wants to do. And that's something right there. Good right hand by Claire Prince.
That's why you got pressure.
Yeah, you saw that right hand after combination.
Right. Good jab by Davila.
From Davila, nice 1-2.
Claire Prince is trying to come back. And this is interesting. Davila looks just a lot more experienced than Claire Prince right now. But let's see what the adjustment is.
All right, now let me ask you a question. Did you make any adjustments? Because in the second round when you were fighting, and we saw that your opponent had fought, she made an adjustment to the second round, and that was Jessie.
Right, let's talk it in your own words. The first round, what do you found a home for the right hand, right? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, my right hand just tends to fly. I don't know what it is. I try not to throw it, but sometimes I guess it's just the power behind it.
What do you mean you try not to throw it?
Right,
I mean, I try to stay tight.
And not rely on just
but
the
my
right
right hand really just affects people apparently. So
okay, so you found it. Now,
when I see a weakness, I go for it.
Second round, she made an adjustment, right? What do you see from her?
From your perspective.
Right.
She stood her ground a little bit more. She still couldn't handle the power. She kept backing up, but she stuck to her jab, so it made it a little bit harder to get in.
That's what we called it.
Yeah.
You called it. Okay. Now, what was your adjustment in the third round to that adjustment?
To move, to stick and move, to not, fight, take my feet, double step in, double step out, move around, shift.
And that's the mind of a boxer right there.
Yeah, I love that. That's exactly what we were talking about.
So you got Victoria Davila again versus Claire Prince. Victoria Davila all in blue. So
you got Prince now back walking down Davila, but Davila now moving up.
So Prince's adjustment is she wants to go forward.
She's doing the holding.
She wants to do it. And referee John Signorelli is warning Davila for moving ahead. Yeah, because she moves too much like a pro, and she puts her head down a lot. Right. Oh, so Claire Prince was definitely holding, but Prince is being a little bit more cagey this round. Coming forward.
Yeah, she did. It's like a difference. She definitely made an adjustment in this round.
Right. Moving her head a little bit. Let's see how Davila. And we like this. We like to see an adjustment. It shows that the brain is working, along with the hands and feet. And Davila showing, and I'll tell you what, referee John Signorelli is just getting in the way. He's getting in the way. He better move his feet.
Yeah, that's the second time he's gotten in the way.
I don't know what he's doing. He's
Prince moving forward. I mean,
I feel like rooting for Signorelli to move out of the way. You know.
Oh, and he's giving it 1 point.
1 point. Yeah, he's taking away a point.
And what was the point for keeping her head low?
Yeah, you know what it is. In the amateurs, they're very worried about
the headbutts.
About the headbutts from you putting your head low and then coming back up, and then so now Davila's got a hand up, and then I don't know what happened.
And Davila becoming a little bit more aggressive now after that 1 point. Nice right hand there by Davila, catches Prince. Another right hand by Davila, and
Prince scored with a couple of right hands in there too.
Great job by these young ladies.
And Davila looked upset at Prince, but Signorelli was the one taking out the way. So what do you do when the referee gets in your way? Because see, John Signorelli is a friend of mine. That's why I'm teasing John Signorelli. He's USA Boxing. I love him.
He's a great guy.
I had to tease him a little bit. John, you got in the way a little bit. Right. What will you do to him? What will you do to my friend if he got in your way?
I mean, you kind of just have to be aware of your surroundings at all times, so shift where the ref doesn't, but sometimes it happens, and you just got to move forward.
It happens. Yeah. All right.
So any shout-outs that you want to give anybody? Because you saw some of the chats.
My family's watching, so I'm from California, so they're all watching from California.
Oh, awesome. How cool is it that they're in California, they can watch us?
And you're
honestly,
being interviewed.
it's amazing. Yeah.
And you're being interviewed.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. So thank you for doing this. It's been amazing.
Definitely.
They've been able to watch all the fights, really.
Yeah, this has never been done before. This is our third year doing this.
Yes, I
with the
followed.
Ringmasters. Thank you. Thank you for following us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, get your fans to follow us.
Thank you. I will.
By the way, thank you so much for joining us. You got to leave?
If you have any more questions,
I thought you were kicking.
No, I'm not kicking out. No way, man.
All right.
I don't want to get kicked.
It sounded like you were getting invited to leave.
No, I don't want to get my butt kicked, man. Are you kidding me?
All right, and they're coming out, and Claire Prince is coming out like a house of fire because she probably knows she's down, and she's trying to press the action. Meanwhile, Victoria Davila is moving around.
Oh, nice right hand there by Prince in the red. And Prince is like a stalker. Like you're looking at her, she's trying to make something happen here, and again with that right hand.
And she's making something happen with her right hand. And I'll tell you what, Signorelli might take another point away because Davila is, her dips are part of her
fighting style.
Yeah, absolutely. It's in her blood. Good jabs exchanged by
both of them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Good jab by Davila. She gave a different angle. She came from underneath. Let's see what Claire Prince can do.
Pull your arm out.
Oh, and on the break, nice Davila following with that right hand.
Tighten it up.
Good movement by Davila. But let me tell you, Prince is like on her, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't give her any breathing room.
But she's not scoring, George. She's got to score a little bit better, and she's got to throw a jab. I don't care who you are. You can't rely on just the right hand.
Agreed.
That's why I told
you can land the right hand just to get your jabs in there.
Exactly. That's why I tell my girl, Kailani, don't rely just on your right hand. Don't go right hand crazy, even if it scores. That's why I tell her that. I tell her that all the time. I just told her.
My corner is saying stick to the jab. Put the stick out there.
That's right. Absolutely. Because good things happen when you land your jab. Then the right hand comes automatically. All right. Look at Signorelli. He's just warning them.
It's hard when they yell break and you got the momentum.
I think Signorelli's just being grumpy today, man. What do you think? He's a grumpy ref. What do you think? All right. Listen, John Signorelli, I know for well over 20 years. I know for 20 years. He's an ex-fireman. I'm an ex-cop. It's a red-blue thing. Okay. It's almost like blood and Crips, except somehow it's legal. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, you're wearing the right colors, though. True blue.
Anybody you got a shout out or anything you want to say back home?
Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. My sister, my mom, my cousin, all my cousins are in here.
Yeah,
looks like.
Absolutely. Have them follow Smoker Talk. Have them follow Smoker Talk.
They're definitely going to be following.
All right, on
they're
YouTube.
Following our road to the garden.
Yeah.
Here's the thumbs up. Share.
Okay.
Also, by the way, let's see what else. What I want to say. Oh yeah, how do they follow you? You have like a boxing page, like a boxing Instagram?
No, I don't. I just have my regular Instagram. It's just my first and last name.
Okay, so
that would be
that's easy to spell. That's
right.
common name. Just
Kailani, Andrade,
yeah.
right?
Kailani,
She ain't Italian. She ain't Hawaiian. All right.
But she can kick some butt, man. That's for sure, man.
She ain't in California no more. Let's see.
All right, let's go up to the round, to the ring.
Davila.
All right, so Victoria gets the. So there you go.
Look at that.
Kailani,
Champs
now
boxing.
you know.
All right.
I gotta go get that sorted out. I wasn't aware of the double elimination. So
All right. Well, either way, you're gonna have to box Victoria Davila no matter what.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. This time with George just gave me the nod to kick you out.
It's okay.
Right. So
I gotta go celebrate.
So just go move, go celebrate.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You're a pleasure to have on the show. Thank you so much. We hope to see you in the future, and you always have a welcome.
By the way, can you do like
here.
can you what's that dance called that they
hula.
do? The hula. Can you do that?
I'm not so great at that. That's why I'm boxing.
When you can't hula, you got to box.
I was always aggressive.
All right. When you can't hula, you got to box. That's what they say in Cali.
Exactly. Thanks for having me, guys. See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye-bye now.
This is good for Cali and Hawaii, right? All of that, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Ciao.
All right. Oh my gosh, that was this is great, Dave. That we have these young boxers, young talent coming on our show, and we're able to actually showcase them and show them here for your enjoyment.
Right, and not only that, let me just let you know that you're going to see them in the future.
Absolutely.
And some of them in the short time future, they're going to be pros, and you're going to say, oh man, where did they come from?
You know what's funny? Remember we had J-Lo on the show?
Right.
I'm talking about the boxer, not the entertainer.
Right.
J-Lo was actually...
But they're like six cousins to each other.
Yeah, right. Jennifer Lopez, she was on here. And now she's becoming pro. She's becoming... So you're going to see again...
And she's exciting.
Definitely exciting.
Absolutely.
And you saw her first on our show, and you're going to see her now be pro, and you're probably going to see her within a show on the pros. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But anyway, you see that here on Smoker Talk. So it's exciting to watch these young people come in, these young ladies come in here, box, and do what they got to do, and you'll see them in the future. All right, so anyway.
And George, it just got big in the ring. It just got very big.
These are the elite guys now. So we had 2 female fights. Now the elite guys are coming in.
Right. So if you put a couple of these females together, they still wouldn't be as heavy as one of these big guys.
Nope.
In the red corner, in the black trunks, boxing unattached. Please welcome Marc Meritt.
Marc Meritt. Meritt.
Okay, sorry.
Like a good thing, Meritt.
In the blue trunks, Pryce Taylor.
That's Pryce Taylor.
Oh, you saw Pryce Taylor on our show last week.
And we seen Pryce Taylor before. He's won the
Ring
Masters twice now, I believe.
Was it twice?
I think he won his novice and open, or open and open. I don't know. Pryce
it might have been novice and open, because I think he's been fighting only 2 years.
Okay, so it's the Price is Right Taylor.
Yep.
Versus Meritt.
Marc Meritt.
In
the red.
Who's trying to make his mark on Pryce. The Price is Right. Right, so the Price is Right
Nice
Taylor.
body shot there by Pryce Taylor.
Yeah, but Marc Meritt did answer. Right, and we got a boxing match, and
this seems a little bit more. It slowed down the pace a little bit.
Right, and Pryce scored with a pretty good jab. Meritt is rushing forward, trying to get his right hand in and pushing now. Meritt is a big guy.
Oh, Meritt got Pryce on the ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Definitely a big guy.
And Pryce trying to push him off. Well, that's referee Jeff Friedman. Who's even taller than Johnson.
Oh, nice left hand there by Pryce.
Lead hook, brother. Lead hook.
Yep.
Let's see. And Taylor seems very, very calm. I want to see what Meritt's going to do, Marc Meritt.
Oh, nice shift there.
Okay. Let's see. And Taylor's really, really playing with Meritt as far as distance goes. He's just staying on the outside, and he keeps feinting his way in and out, which is definitely going to confuse
Meritt.
Yeah, Meritt. And Meritt is right where he's moving his feet like that. I don't know. He's a big guy, though. I don't know if he could do that for the whole round. And that's what Meritt's got to do. He's got to come forward and throw punches. You know? Double hook by Taylor and a step around. And here comes Meritt to answer.
Yeah, with the right hands.
Right. And Meritt's using his body weight and his right hand.
Pryce Taylor moving in, gets caught with that right hand, and again with the right hand by Taylor.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry, by Meritt.
Yeah. And Meritt is finding some success with his right hand. And now he's pushing his way in. All right. He might get called for holding. Oh, no. Headgear malfunction. Okay.
Is it headgear or is it the nose?
Oh.
I think he's bleeding from his nose and he's getting his nose checked. That's what it is.
All right.
I don't think it's a headgear malfunction.
All right.
Yeah, they're checking him. The doctor's checking him for
the nose malfunction, George. I'm sorry. Nose. All right. I don't even see no blood on it.
Yeah, no, he's bleeding. He's got some blood coming out his nose.
Okay. A little trickle?
Blood, yeah.
A little leak? A little leak?
He's leaking a little bit.
A leak? Okay. So Marc is doing some stuff. Taylor looks just like a little bit more experienced.
The right hand, though, from Marc.
He's still finding him.
Yep, and the headgear comes off. He just, it's funny, he just, Meritt just like bent over and he grabbed the headgear. I think he just pulled it. I think he pulled it off by accident.
You think Marc pulled it off?
Yeah, they're bringing him a different headgear. Yeah, I think he accidentally pulled the Velcro. And again, I think the headgear was the wrong size.
Yeah, we got to get the right size.
Yeah, they're changing the headgear now.
Yeah. There's no problems when you got the right size headgear, man.
Okay, so Marc Meritt getting his headgear changed, actually.
Okay. You know what? I think that was a little stalling tactic on somebody's part.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I know so.
All right, nice combination there, buddy.
See, he caught his breath and came out with a flurry. Taylor answers with a couple of punches.
But just out of the range was Marc Meritt.
All right, so good first round of the action. We got the big boys coming up. Actually, they are up. Come on in.
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, who's Day's back?
Right. Yes.
Day is back.
Day is back.
Right.
He is back.
Didi is.
What do you call a nightmare that happens during the day when you're daydreaming?
I don't know.
Me standing opposite my sparring partners? I'm not sure.
I
tried off the top.
The day of reckoning right here.
Yeah, I like that, man. The day
of reckoning. He's the daymare. He's the daymare. He does it out in the open.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You know, guys remember those episodes?
What's that?
Fighting in the... Oh, never mind. I'm a pop culture nerd.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's having one of those daymares. He's daydreaming.
Daymare. Oh, my gosh. Wait until you fight. You know it's coming.
Oh, that's right.
Daymare. Day of reckoning.
All right.
All right, so Marc Meritt in your red, Pryce Taylor in the blue.
Right. And Marc is falling a little bit short with his jabs. In a case like that, if he did a couple of double jabs or some feints, he probably
Pryce is doing with his jab what Marc should be doing with his.
Exactly.
Kind of flip the script.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yes, he's got a feint jabs, fake jabs, and then come in. But Pryce is the one feinting. All right, so Pryce Taylor is showing some real nifty
Very
movement.
good angles by Taylor. Very good head movement by Taylor.
Absolutely. Oh, and Taylor got caught with the right. And this is something that I told Pryce because I actually know him. He gets hit with too many right hands to be as good as he is.
Oh, nice combo there by Pryce Taylor.
Yep.
Nice left hand again by Taylor. Again, that left hand catches Marc
Meritt. Yeah.
Marc Meritt, and now he gets a standing 8 count. And Marc turns his back to the ref, looking at his corner, maybe for some.
I think that's a teachable moment for fighters watching. Pay attention to the ref. Pay attention to his commands if you ever get standing 8 counted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and
that can cost you a fight if you don't listen to his commands.
I think this fight's going to be
and
over
another
right now.
A knockdown.
That's it. Yep, and I think that's it. That's it.
And the towel was thrown in by the right corner, and that stops the fight. So
that would I think the ref would have stopped the fight anyway.
Yeah.
So all right. So again, you could thank us. You should thank us. By the way, how many of your friends and your sisters are following Smoker Talk?
More can. A lot of my people in the boxing community are. Pretty much mostly everybody
in the boxing community. So for us to become bigger than what we are, we need people from outside the community as well. All right? You know when you should get working on that?
Right away.
Today. Day.
All right, by the way, I saw the leg. I don't know if he twisted his ankle or whatever. I mean, his knee.
Right.
And he's kind of limping on it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that happens. I don't know if people are familiar with this, but when you're getting hit and your equilibrium's off, your legs are actually in danger. A lot of people have ACL tears and ligament tears in their knees from getting hit. You know, and that's what happens.
So maybe some strength and conditioning can avoid that?
Well.
The second round, the winner from the blue corner, Pryce Taylor.
And if you follow Pryce Taylor on the Berserker 1 at IG, he's always showing himself dancing and stuff like that. Which
he has the moves.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And you know what? That does help in boxing.
Absolutely.
Dave, can you dance at all?
I'm rhythmic, usually. I can't dance to save my life. This is why I usually get kicked out of clubs, because I end up doing boxing moves. I'll start with a two-step, and then eventually I'm slipping and ducking.
You do have that rhythm. You just got to get a few moves. It can't all be boxing all the time. All right?
I could do the shoot dance, but that's about it.
There you go. There you go. I like this guy.
All right, so we still got a couple more fights.
You know what you made? You know what you made? My day. You made my day.
Oh my God. Dave Williams made Dave's day.
That's it.
All right, anyway, we still got two more bouts coming up. We got bouts number 12 and 13 coming up, so don't want to move nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Share the link. By the way, go to smokertalk.com. We have merch. We have really cool merch. Dave, have you seen our merch?
I actually haven't.
Yeah, if you go to smokertalk.com, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
We got hats. We got hoodies.
We
got mugs.
For such a sharp guy,
thank you.
You're in the night. You know where you need to be, right?
Where?
Back in the day. Back in the day. All right? Get the sunshine. Catch a little bit of
Hey,
catch
at
some
home,
rays.
this is only for these guys. They're cool to say that. Not you at home.
Okay. His sister's like, we're going to whoop his ass some more. Wow, these are big boys.
Big guys in the ring now. Go ahead, Dave.
Black trunks with the white stripes. From New York City Cops and Kids, please welcome Michael Cserenyi.
All right, Cserenyi. That's Cserenyi. All right, so we got Conja Nathan, unattached. He's your bigger guy in the red headgear, red gloves, and Cserenyi is your is in the blue headgear, blue gloves. Okay.
So we got a little height disparity going on.
And I'm not going to say anything because they'll
both these guys have ring time. This should be a
so you got a lefty and a left. I'd say the black guy and the white guy, but then I'd probably get
censored
or something like that.
If this is going on YouTube.
Even though it's accurate, they're both wearing black stuff. It's hard to tell them apart. Okay, so you got the red headgear and the white headgear, and look at them. They're showing some skill on the inside. This is some good inside fighting. Conja is red headgear, and he's your righty, and Mike Cserenyi is your blue headgear. And Cserenyi is pushing Conja up against the ropes, even though Cserenyi looks like the smaller guy. And Cserenyi is bopping and hopping. Let's see what Conja's got. Conja's blue headgear. What's this Conja's last name? Conja Nathan.
Conja's in the red headgear.
Yeah.
You said blue.
No, I said, all right.
You said
oh, yeah? I'm sorry. So Conja's in the red headgear, red gloves, bigger guy.
Very explosive.
And he's your righty. And Cserenyi did some sort of jiu-jitsu move. Do you see that? Do you see that turn? He locked up one arm.
It's a Lomachenko angle.
Yeah.
I like that.
Right. And Cserenyi's using his head a little bit too, but in a smart way. He's not using it as a weapon, but he's definitely pushing to the side a little bit with it, you know. And you can't use your head like that to move.
All right, so there's a quick break because of the headgear. The Velcro from the top came up. I think they got to size that a little bit better.
Okay.
So for you viewing at home, when you try on this thing of headgears, knock it around a bit before you go into competition to prevent things like this.
That's right. Punch yourself in the face a few times. That's to give it a test run. All right. So Cserenyi actually really knows how to box. If you take a look at him, wow, he almost took out our camera guy there. Did you see that, George?
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. Cserenyi's pretty quick. Now
Conja as well. He's very explosive too. Right. This is a very entertaining heavyweight fight because you typically don't see as much, movement. Not all the time, but these guys are very good.
They're letting their hands go. And what Conja has to do is get his feet under him. He's getting himself pushed back on the ropes, and his butt is on the ropes. His butt should be over
hitting off.
Yes.
Good inside action though. You're watching it there on your screen.
All right. Head up, it says referee Jeff Friedman. All right. Let's see.
The lead hand right from Cserenyi.
Yeah,
nice combo.
Back. And Conja comes back. That's the Conja combo.
I like that.
I've read about that. Right. And Conja is just getting himself pushed back, and I don't think he should at all. He needs to really get his feet underneath him. When you're fighting off the ropes, you still have to have balance. And what does it say? What is that?
Yeah. That's Yonkers YMC, I believe. I think that's the nickname for it.
Yoke N?
Yoko.
Yoko?
Yeah.
Yonkers YMC. Is Yoko?
I believe that's it.
I don't know.
Or Yonkers. I know it's Yonkers, but I think it's, I forget the exact name. But I know it's Yonkers.
Yonkers official?
Yeah, it's probably some acronym for Yonkers or something.
Right.
Or Yonkers. Anyway,
okay. So I mean, you're a tall guy. Have you had that with guys trying to push you up against the ropes and
pretty much every fight, and it only is successful when I actually plant my feet. When I actually decide to keep moving as I should, a lot of people don't have success with it, or as much success as they, plan to.
You're hard catch. But have you ever been caught and pushed on the ropes, and what do you do in that situation?
When I do, I usually try to force an opening and find my way out, but turn as quickly as I can.
You turn?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so 141. I'm sorry, 141 is not fighting tonight. Somebody's asking.
Yeah. 141 is tomorrow, I believe.
There was a few novice 41s that did fight earlier.
No, 132. 132 and 119.
Okay. Stop giving out wrong information.
My mistake.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. I don't want to tell you no more.
Nice left hand.
Yes.
Cserenyi.
Right. So here comes Cserenyi. He's coming forward again. Using both his head, his shoulder, his elbows, his forearms. And Cserenyi is making a dirty fight, and I think he's going to get penalized. No, I take that back. He's not going to get penalized.
I think Freeman's just trying to keep the fight moving.
Right hand by Conja.
Yeah. Right, and then Conja gets turned. That's a day move.
Nice combo by Cserenyi.
Right. And there we go. All right. All right. So he's been warned about it. I told you I could feel it coming.
Yeah, you did mention it.
Yes.
Nice uppercut on the inside by Conja.
Oh, nice combo there. Nice 1-2 by Conja.
Right. And look, and you could see Cserenyi's going to get called for this because he's pushing with his head. I mean, like if he's a pro fighter, he's fine.
Nice work to the body by Cserenyi.
Yeah, and Cserenyi's he's almost like a pro fighter the way he fights.
His style is a pro style.
Yeah, it's a pro style. He throws heavy punches. He's beating the guy up on the ropes. Conja, look at that. That was a forearm right there. And Conja has to get off the ropes if he's got any chance at all.
Yeah, because you think maybe by him hanging on the ropes is causing Cserenyi to do this kind of stuff, right? It's just like
No. I mean, Cserenyi that's the way he fights. I mean, or one of the way he fights. I seen him fight on the outside. I know he boxes well too. Cserenyi's, look at him on the outside. He's very comfortable.
Right.
You know.
The thing is, despite Conja being on the ropes, he's still having success on the inside. He's picking his punches. He is landing effectively.
Right hand.
Good.
Rocks Cserenyi, and Cserenyi gets that standing 8 count for that.
And they almost talked that into existence.
Nice right hand gets that
the lottery
standing 8
and
count.
the ringmasters speaking into existence.
Right, and here comes here comes Conja with Dave's advice and picking his shots and landing a little bit. And Conja he really needs just to get his feet under him. You know, I mean, you cannot lean back on the ropes because somebody's pushing you. You have to get your legs under you.
Oh, and that right hand again.
Good slip. So Conja's having some success slipping out to his right side and then throwing the right hand. You saw it twice, and he landed both times in both sequences.
He's
very interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
He's deceptively accepted. He's deceptively successful on the inside. And every one of those exchanges he has blocked, and he caught and shoot. He'll catch a few punches, but then he'll shoot back right away with a few of his own, and they're effectively landing.
I don't think it's enough, but you know, with the point deduction, and with that 8 count, and with a couple of hard shots, he might have a chance to win round 2. You know, so we might be going into a 1-1, third round.
Yeah,
we might. You know?
Yeah.
If we're not, I understand it, because Cserenyi is definitely the more active fighter, you know. And Cserenyi is very interesting to watch to me, you know. He's got a pro style. He's tough. He can fight on the inside and outside. And Conja is another interesting guy that if he just stayed off the ropes or fought off the ropes a little bit differently, I think it would be a completely different fight. Oh, Yo stands for Yonkers, and KO is KO the competition. So Yonkers KO. There we go. Yoko. And I'm sure a Japanese guy invented that.
We got that from Eddie Romeo.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Eddie. Romeo's also, he rocks one of those shirts from Yonkers.
Okay.
Yonkers KO.
That's exchange on the inside from both men.
Yes. And look, Cserenyi's got all the tricks. You see him hold it a little bit underneath? Oh, my goodness. Cserenyi's like a seasoned pro.
Oh, he has a lot of ring time. He's been around for a while. He knows exactly what he's doing.
He really does. He's a sharp dude.
And I'm playing the pronoun game. Excuse me, I meant Cserenyi when I said that.
Right, and then Conja Nathan is definitely going to learn a lot from this fight. Definitely. Whoa, that's a front headlock right there. But that was Conja also putting his head down and getting one for it. Wow. Do you feel the wind? Do you feel the wind on that one? Whoosh.
Yeah, ringside down.
But those two connected. I'll tell you what, I think Conja has pretty heavy hands because every time he hits Cserenyi, it seems to take effect. And Conja is like, shaped like a refrigerator, pretty much. Like a big safe, like a bank safe. So, referee Jeff Friedman telling Conja to keep his head up. Conja's looking for that right hand. You could just see it. Yeah, there. And so could Cserenyi on that one. And Cserenyi's coming forward, but he's not landing as many punches as he was in round 1 and 2. Cserenyi's a corrections officer, by the way. Boom. Big right hand and big left by Conja.
And by the way, these are open fighters, by the way, Dave, because Christian Otero told us he's open. These guys are open.
Elite.
I don't know.
Elite. We call them elite these days.
Yeah, they're called elite now.
Elite. Okay? Meaning they're fantastic. All right. Okay. So the big guys slowed down a lot.
This body shot by Cserenyi.
And now Conja's repaying the favor, pushing on Cserenyi on the ropes. And Cserenyi looks a little gassed.
He does.
Actually, so does Conja. Okay. All right, and they're both men are trying to bring it home. And there's a do-si-do.
Very entertaining fight.
A good fight. I don't know who wins. I can't call it. I cannot call that fight.
The standing 8 count for the second round went to Conja. So,
right, but we don't even know if he won the second round.
We don't know. But
and Cserenyi lost a point, right, in that round too?
Yep. Yes, he did. So
it's most likely that Conja won the second round. I would say Cserenyi won the first round. From what I saw, the third round is a toss-up.
Yeah, how did you guys see it out there on YouTube? Let us know.
Day, do you have an opinion on this fight?
I think red corner wins that fight. The first round was a bit close for me to call. The second round, I give it to red corner as well as that third. Despite him being on the ropes, he was picking off shots. And if they respect defense and they respect the sharpness in his punches, I think that he'll get that fight. I am just a fighter. I'm calling this fight as I seen it. I'm not an official or judge.
Right. In other words, Day is telling you that he's in the dark.
Oh, my gosh.
All day.
Keep the brim low.
You just stay right here. We're doing fine.
The winner of this round by unanimous decision from the red corner, Conja.
All right. So I want to thank Dave for throwing a little light on that decision, and it was unanimous. I don't know. I I think Cserenyi might have cost himself that fight with the point loss. But it's a double elimination tournament.
So he still's got a chance to come back.
Absolutely.
Fight again.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got one more fight this evening. You want to stay there right there? By the way, get your tickets to the Ring Masters tournament. They're $25. You go to, what is it?
Ticketmaster, you go to MSG Direct, whatever you want to do.
Go to any of the gyms. What are some of the gyms?
The gyms are going to have tickets. What gym are you fighting out of now?
The Eastern Queens Boxing Club.
Eastern Queens? And if you go to Queens and you go to the very eastern part of it, you have a chance of finding it.
We are right next door to Nassau County, so yeah, pretty much.
What are you on, Hempstead now? Or?
Queens Village, but bordering Elmont.
Right. What's the street, though?
Well, Hempstead Avenue, yes. Yeah, you're right. Hempstead Avenue, excuse me. Right off of Springfield.
Wow. Sometimes even
sometimes
you can't see even in the day. Yes.
Oh my gosh, here we go. I'm not gonna let you live this down.
Yeah. Hempstead Avenue.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
we got the last bout of the evening.
All right.
And again, these are 201 plus.
Big boys.
Big guys.
Damian, how do you say that name?
Knyba. I'm assuming. I might be wrong.
No, you might be right.
I think it's Knyba. I think you pronounced the K. Damian Knyba.
Right, in the red, and he's from an unattached gym. And then you have Jonathan Velasquez. He's from FDNY. We've seen Jonathan in the past.
We've seen him fight Pryce Taylor a couple times,
he competed last year also in the Ring Masters tournament.
Right. And he is tall.
No, Jonathan is in the blue.
Jonathan Velasquez is not the tall one.
Right.
Damian Knyba
is the tall one, yeah.
All right, let's just call him Damian and Jonathan. All right, so Jonathan's in the blue. You know what it is? When I saw FDNY, I was just looking for red.
Yeah, Jonathan is fought, and he's with the FDNY boxing team, and he's fighting here within the Ring Masters.
Elite male in the red corner, in the red trunks, boxing unattached. Damian
Knyba. So they pronounce the K, Knyba.
From the New York City Pride Department Boxing Club,
Jonathan Velasquez. And Cassie O'Connor's the ref. And hopefully she doesn't get hit. Do you see last week?
I think she has some good defense.
She better. Do you see Anthony Dunlop get hit last week?
Yeah, he
I did not actually.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he got hit last week.
You should follow us on Ring Masters on Smoker Talk. You would have saw it, and we replayed it.
Oh my gosh!
And I put it on IG as well, just to show how these refs really risk themselves. Okay, let's go. Referee Cassie O'Connor.
I think we saw Jonathan last year. He boxes very good. He's a good boxer.
Well, he's going to have to because
yeah,
Knyba
especially
is,
Knyba. Yeah, he's a taller guy. You got definitely a height disparity syndrome here.
Very good movement on top of being tall.
Right, and he fights like a tall person should, meaning that he's trying to stay at the end of his jab.
I seen him trying to work angles. It's very subtle, but on top, Knyba, excuse me.
Okay.
And this is the first time we see actually Jonathan fighting a taller opponent like this.
Right.
Work there.
So he's going to have to make some adjustments. And
That's it.
because Jonathan is not a short guy, but this guy's very tall. This guy's, what do you say? He's about 6'4", maybe 6'5", 6'6"?
Taller. Yeah, he's about 6'7", I think.
Yeah. And then we talked about this before. Now, Jonathan, if he wants to get in, besides making a move, he's going to have to move his feet, and he's going to have to move his hands and with some feints or some half punches or something like that. Or he could follow Knyba back. That would be a good idea. He could either punch with him or follow him back.
What I like about Knyba right now is that he's using his jab.
He's a bit of a rangefinder. He's measured with his jab, but he's still sticking it, but then he shoots his right hand shortly after.
But he's also scoring with his jab, Knyba is,
Yeah.
And he's playing around with it. Sometimes he's throwing it hard. Sometimes he's slapping with it. Sometimes he's throwing it, touching. Very smart. Very smart. Good boxing.
Yeah, definitely. He seems like an educated boxer for sure.
Yeah.
And he's stepping into those punches as well, Dave.
Yeah.
Again, the jab. That's what we like to see, that jab. A nice, clean, effective jab.
Right. And Jonathan Velasquez is going to have to also throw his jab. Just because the guy's taller than you doesn't mean you don't throw your jab. You still throw your jab. And, not expecting it to hit the first time, but, just to get you into the right position.
Circle, go.
Let's see.
It seems like Knyba is buying some of Velasquez's feints, but Velasquez would have to commit to his feints for him to have success with it.
And Knyba is hard. He's a hard guy to hit because he steps back. I mean, he's got to jump back.
He takes himself out of range.
Yeah. He's a basketball player height. And he's got some light movement. Reminds me of Tyson Fury just a little bit, just a touch.
I completely see that.
Yeah, like a young Tyson Fury, right?
Yeah.
Keep working, Joe.
Now, why did Velasquez let him off? He had him on the ropes. I was hoping Velasquez would try to push the issue a little bit.
Right, and test him on the ropes, right? Just test him and see what he got.
Absolutely,
what he's got.
yeah.
Because on the outside is Knyba all day.
Right.
Knyba all day on the outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then what's his inside game like? Is he awkward because he's the taller opponent? He's got longer limbs? Or is he, is he gonna
longer ribs? Do you say limbs? All right. If you're tall, you also have longer ribs too, right?
Oh yeah, we keep that on the secret. It gives us the ability to fly as well.
Yes.
I saw that. It's a low key. It's a day secret.
Right. That's it. And when I learned that, right? Today. Today. Let's go. That's another good name for you. You're gonna learn. Today. We love it. All right, sorry, I'm laughing at my own
many
stuff.
Nicknames. The educator.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Golly, he's like a rock, man. Look at this guy. I'm tapping him on the back and I'm hurting my hand.
I've been eating my Wheaties. Doing my push-ups.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if Jonathan Velasquez can make an adjustment. All right, so he's strong. Push forward. And look at Knyba. Knyba is really Look Cassie O'Connor. What is she doing?
Oh, the headgear.
She almost put herself in the way of harm. All right. There we go. Now Velasquez came in. All right. And look at Knyba, man. That's a lot of real estate to cover. He's tall.
Yeah, but he's doing a great job as Jonathan Velasquez coming in. He's actually keeping him with that jab, just keeping him outside.
I'd like to give Velasquez my old boxer shoes, which had wheels on the bottom of it. Get him in there a little bit faster,
Oh, my gosh.
My wheelie shoes. I use it for tall opponents. That's a secret that I just gave away today.
Oh, nice combination there by Knyba.
And Knyba's just all over the place.
Double jabs. He's keeping Jay at Fonseca on the outside.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Velasquez. Yeah.
Come forward.
But you do see Velasquez attempting to push the action a bit more this round.
Absolutely.
He came out strong, and he's committed to that. He's moving his head a lot more. He is finding his way in a bit. He just needs to let his hands go a bit more when he gets inside.
Yeah, you almost got to root for Velasquez because it's like David versus Goliath. You know, like.
Overshoot it. Dip.
Nice right hand. Yeah.
And look. He's not just a tall guy. He's not just a tall guy. He's very athletic. He's very coordinated, and he boxes well. I want to see him do the electric slide. I think he could do it well. He moves well. Knyba does.
From the outside, he's very effective, Knyba.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he counters very well too. He's very tricky.
Yeah. And look at Velasquez. He's trying to find a hole in the armor.
Keep forward now. Look to roll.
He'll have Velasquez will have moments where he finds it, but Knyba deters him from capitalizing on him too well.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting fight, a very entertaining fight for the last one tonight.
See, and Velasquez kind of gave up. He got on the inside. He smothered himself and didn't really punch. It's
double
very
jab
tough.
again by
You have
Knyba.
to be completely committed. This is what Sean Porter does in every single fight. He fights somebody taller than him.
Nice again by Knyba.
And here's Velasquez, and Knyba ties up a little bit, but not that bad.
Oh, nice. Ties him up enough and then releases him and finishes him off at the round with a nice combination.
Knyba is a problem in this division.
Yeah, I'm becoming a fan. I don't know. I'm liking Knyba.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him in this division, like with his movement, he's very fluid. I'm seeing the way he's punching.
Right.
He has good angles, and that jab is very effective.
He's fast.
Very fast, very effective. And I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of people in the heavyweight division here.
Including Pryce Taylor.
Including Pryce Taylor and some others that we still haven't seen yet in the heavyweight division, which will remain nameless for now. But you'll see them later on, and I think this guy's going to be a problem.
Yeah, he has a big game.
He does.
He has a large repertoire.
Yes, he does. He's what? He's probably like 6'6", 6'7", right?
He has a lengthy pedigree.
I'm happy the puns aren't about me for that one.
All right, round number 3.
What I like about Knyba as well, he doesn't rely on the fact that he has natural ability in being tall, or natural gift in being tall. He actually is very skilled, and he's displaying it every moment he gets. He's gifted, but he also, for him to fight like this, you got to assume that he trains hard.
Yeah, he's very fluid. He moves very well, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And Velasquez is just basically he's learning a lot today. And that Velasquez, that's frustrating because you know what happens. Velasquez is rushing forth, and then Knyba will just stop. So now Velasquez hits him basically body to body, and then you're not in punching range, you're smothered.
That's it. Follow that up, Jay. More than one.
Knyba's go in, he does some work, and then he drops out.
See that's he got into the right range, and then Knyba steps forward, smothering him. So that's a tough thing. So Jonathan Velasquez, aka JV, is
that movement. That's it.
He's got to find that right range for him to start throwing the punches. Right, and you see that when he got in the right range, he landed a hook.
He sure did.
Right back, more than one.
The smart thing about Knyba is that for a moment, Velasquez had momentum, but Knyba takes it away by letting his hands go immediately.
And you saw that little momentarily on the inside. Knyba had a nice exchange there with Jonathan, and he did well, man. He had a nice little inside gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, Knyba's main game on the inside is just to lean forward and smother punches, you know.
He snaps out that
smart.
jab again, double jab by Knyba. And trying to move forward again is Jay and
Hands up.
JV.
Forward, Jay.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Oh, nice right, 1-2.
Yeah. And Knyba is really showing some foot movement.
Yeah, and he moves, man. He's got good energy. Nice right hand again by Knyba. But guess what? Jay comes back and scores
With the left hook.
with that left hook, exactly.
And he's got a nice step forward move with it, too. He ducks down and he steps forward and he comes up. You know, rolls into the left hook, which is what you're supposed to do.
It's a tall fighter. Knyba, I will be stealing some of your moves.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, what kind of move do you like? That one? That one? The push behind the neck?
His angles. The way he actually will, if he misses a punch, he'll use that to turn. Like, for example, if he misses a jab, it gets just past his head, he'll turn off of it and then open his hands up. Oh yeah, open up.
Nice body shot there by Knyba. Good angles. Oh my gosh, that's very entertaining fight, man.
Yeah,
very
very
entertaining
good.
fight by these two gentlemen.
Yeah, I
But
don't think there's a
really
question
like
on that
Damian
decision.
Knyba. Damian Knyba in this fight. I think he just ran away with it.
Right.
And he's gonna be a problem, like you said, here in the heavyweights. My gosh, that was entertaining. Listen, if you want to see more of that, you gotta tune in, number one. Number two, come out to some of the fights. Tomorrow night we're gonna be on, by the way. We're gonna be on as well, and you're gonna be able to see some more of these entertaining fights.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see, where are we tomorrow? We're somewhere in Middletown, I think we're tomorrow.
It's upstate somewhere, right?
Yeah, we're in Middletown tomorrow. I'll give you the
It's not
information.
north of the Bronx, right? It's upstate.
No,
right?
this is further up.
It's far.
And that's going to be in New Breed Boxing in Middletown, New York. The fight starts, showtime is at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, so you want to tune in tomorrow at 6 or thereabout, because, sometimes with the amateurs, they start a little bit later.
Yeah, especially that's far. And, some people are going to have some trouble finding it, getting lost,
So you want to tune in. So you want to support these amateur boxers, go to smokertalk.com. Go check out some of the fights that are there, some of the previous fights, also here on YouTube.
Yes. And get your friends to follow. We're going to become something bigger.
By unanimous decision, from the red corner, Damian.
So what do you think? A possible young Tyson Fury-esque type fighter?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I like him, man. He moves very well. Tyson Fury moves well, very, very well as well for a big guy. What is Tyson Fury? It's like 7'9" or something?
Yeah. He's 7 foot. He's definitely 7 foot.
Like some crazy height. And I'm liking what I'm seeing in this young man here with Knyba. Knyba is only going to get better the longer he stays in this competition.
Absolutely.
So, what an entertainment. What a way to wrap up the show tonight, right, gentlemen?
Entirely.
Absolutely.
That was a display right there.
Do me a favor. Look into the camera when you're talking. There's an actual camera over there.
I'm sorry.
All right?
There's so much action to take in, I get caught up.
You
guys are pros.
You keep playing around with me, I'll slap you.
I'm sorry.
Right into another day.
Well, I hope you don't need to take the E train.
Oh, that's right.
I was threatened. You heard it.
You want to make it to work on time, right?
Oh my God.
I'll make a call, shut the whole BMT down.
Oh
No trains
my
in or out of
goodness.
Brooklyn.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Threatened on my own show.
By the way, any last words, gentlemen? Any last thoughts?
Open fighters, remember this. This tournament is double elimination, so use this to your advantage. Keep yourselves in shape. For everyone else, if you are scheduled to fight, show up.
And what can they follow you, Dave?
On Instagram at one word, no underscores, The Dynamic #3, letter D. The Dynamic 3D.
I like it.
Right.
All right, Dave, any last thoughts, comments?
Pryce, congratulations.
Nah, not anymore for today.
That's right.
I think I'm good. What's up? The price is right
I'm gonna
here.
hand the mic to Pryce in case he wants to say anything.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Go ahead. What do you got to say, my man? What do you got to say? Tell him the Berserker won. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see. Pretty easy today.
Man, you came over here like saying like you were gonna say something. You don't even have your thoughts ready. Get your thoughts. Look into the camera. Spit it out, my man. Spit it out.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask you a question. Did you see this last fight?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, what did you think about Damian Knyba?
That was the red?
Yeah.
So, with me, I fought 6'8". I fought 6'8" dudes a lot when I was in the trials. I fought him like
3 times already, so I already know how to.
You fought Knyba?
No, not him. I fought a 6'8" dude.
Oh, 6'8" dude.
In the trials.
Right.
They fight the same, but the other guy was a lefty.
Well, what I like about Knyba is he has he throws from a lot of different angles.
Exactly, yeah.
He has a lot of power. He moves very, very well for a big guy. He's going to be a problem in this division.
Yeah, somebody gave me a note that he is Tyson Fury's cousin.
That's a scary thing. That's a scary thing because he's tall and he can move.
Yeah.
He's not doofy. He's not a goofy guy.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. So.
Neither are you. You know?
Neither are you. You had a good show tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, so any last thoughts before we wrap up? Because we got to wrap up.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
All right. There you go. The price is right.
That's it?
That's it. So whatever you got to say, George.
All right, for Pryce, Pryce Taylor, Dave Williams, Dave Steve, I'm George Zayas. listen, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Take care. Good night. This is Smoker Talk. Bye-bye now.